Hey everybody, how we doing? Live stream day 4,567 in a row. I have no idea. But today we are doing more Nightmare Dungeons. We're going to see, I mean, we're leveling fast. So fast. So we're going to see, I think, honestly, if we can maybe get like to world tier 4 today. Like they're that fast. I'm actually thinking that it could be possible. A pinch of poison. Amen. Sorry, Marvel. I saw blue. I got them mixed up again. Morris. Morning, mate. Joma. How you doing, bud? Yep. Sorry about the lateness of today's stream. I was working on that top, like, tips. It's kind of like, I wanted to do one, like, basic tips for people starting hardcore, and then I'd go into, like, the more advanced stuff in another video. So that's coming out today. It's kind of like, I think it ended up, like, unironically being 10 tips. Like, that wasn't intentional. It just ended up being 10. So that happened. Check my curatives from there at some point. I'll do it at some point. So we're up to 9s now. Quadragon, straight away. Don't even need to think about that. In we go. But yeah. Another day, another dollar. Literally. Literally. We got a Hell Tide in 20 minutes. Yes, it does, Graham. You know it does, mate. Okie smokes. Arrow chokes. Ooh. Ooh, spooky. Ooh, only 40k to go. He's hoping somebody doesn't come and fucking end it for you. Maybe I'll come over, say hello. Just, yeah, tell me where you're at. Send location, I'm on the way. You can finally look as cool as me. But make sure you give me credit for this look. I was the first person to do this look on hardcore. Therefore, this is my look. Nobody's allowed to steal my look. I was the first person to use this combination of cosmetics. Nobody's allowed to use these cosmetics without giving me credit. I'm serious. Poor fuckers didn't stand a chance. How are we all doing anyways this fine after morning noon? No, I hit enough at least to actually fully reset the cooldown on my shouts. That's wild. Why am I so fast? It's all the go fast power that my character takes. Speed hack. It's called cocaine, and my character takes loads of it. What do you mean, by the way, Pixel? Like fast at leveling, or like why does my character move fast?
I must wait.
I'll give you a serious answer for reals. One dungeon, one Paragon point. Okay, I'll show you my build after the dungeon, Pixel. I'll show you where I pick up all my movement speed. If you don't mind just waiting like a minute, maybe a minute or two until I'm finished. Shouldn't take too long, bud. Where's this next one at? Oh, look at all these guys. Good. Where's this last one then? Ain't down here, I'll tell you that.
I must wait.
Alright. It must be in the middle. I see it. That's the dungeon. That was a fast one. Where's the elite though? There he is. Oh, more elites. I mean, I'll take the free XP. I ain't against it. Alright. Let's see how everything's going. Is this a hardcore build following your whirlwind progression guide I made? No, Chado. This is definitely an evolution. But also, like, this is also certainly considering that I've played the game a couple of times. Like, I have bank, you know, I have the ability to re-roll, I have like all of this kind of stuff behind me, and I'll go into it in just a second. Let me just go back and answer some of these questions in order. So the reason I'm so fast is two reasons really. First of all, I've gone into swiftness, and this is actually a lot more movement speed than I think a lot of people realize 12% is. So this is really, really good. Make sure you go this if you want to go fast. But I also take double movement speed on my boots. I take movement speed on my necklace as well. So I am a very, very fast boy. Lots of movement speed. And the reason it looks insane fast is because of Ghost Walk. Which is even more movement speed. I actually have 4 movement speed nodes on my boots. I have... but, like, yeah. But movement speed on elite kill, because I'm killing elite so quickly, I'm almost always, like, just zooming like crazy. But you can only really do this after you've basically got to a point where you're super tanky and super strong. This barbarian... Alright, guys, if you're watching this barbarian thinking, wow, that's fast... I have hit so much god tier loot this early on. It's unfucking believable. This guy, like this barbarian is like got the gear of a barbarian that's like 15 levels higher than him. He's just been so lucky. Actually insane. G'day, Dal. Just want to say, well done on your resilience in hardcore. Watching your stream inspired me to give it a crack. One question, early game, just grind dungeons? Yeah, Tiger, I think somebody mentioned it, but literally just... It's boring, man. But, like, I like to just get started as fast as possible. So, I just went into Dead Man's Dredge. Blam. 5-6 hours for most people. You'll be back in World Tier 3. Then you can do Nightmare Dungeons. Not the most fun, but it's definitely the fastest that I've seen. Can I talk a little bit about two-handed mace versus two-handed sword? You're playing two-handed sword. So, two-handed mace is definitely the better of the two. However, two-handed sword is a lot more flexible, so you can, like, basically the difference is, if you go mace, you basically have to avoid damage to slowed enemies, damage to crowd-controlled enemies, and damage to bleeding enemies. If you go sword, you don't have to. So it's a lot easier. If you go mace, then, you know, maybe you have to, you know, if you go mace, then you have to go, you know, maybe you have to go sword expertise. I'm using axe at the moment for reference, but maybe you need to go sword expertise so you have the bleed, so you have the slow, so you can proc things like Rage of Haragath, because you obviously can't use this with a mace, really. Mace is better, it's just you need a lot more particular gear for it. And it'd take me a while to go through, but like, yeah, basically anything that relies on bleeding, obviously that is pretty much out the window. You can kind of use it if you use Berserk Ripping, but it's not as effective. But it can work. You can do that if you want. Amulet is crazy. Yeah, I got the dude. If you think the amulet's crazy, look at the weapons. 725, 737. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are these weapons? Look at my strength. I have 884 strength. I'm level 59. I have 98% damage reduction, and I'm running disobedience somewhere in here. Like, there it is. It's fucking insane. I actually can't be killed. I'm invincible. It's crazy. I don't have unique gloves either, but these are really, really good. Strength, lucky hit, strength, crit, and whirlwind. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. So strong. A Paragon point. Where am I spending it? There is one thing that can kill me. Yeah, it's Blizzard. We won't speak of it. It's the game itself. It's Blizzard. Blizzard can kill me if they want. At a moment's notice, my character can El Disappear Reno. You don't have access to the Onyx Hold yet. Oh, fuck. Where's the Onyx Hold? Reminders. Here? Which one's the Onyx Hold again, boys? Is it this one? Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to Google it. Fuck. Onyx Hold B4. Where are you? Oh, this doesn't have the location on the map. Onyx Hold aspect and location guide. The Onyx Hold is the one in the dry steppe that's here, I think. I'll find out quickly, won't I? Yeah, I know, Morris. I know. Yeah, amulets are hard to get, Pixel. Amulets are like basically the thing I always get stuck on. This one is good, but it doesn't have a fourth stat. But obviously, I like, you know, I have like near max roll cooldown reduction and fury cost reduction on it with movement speed. I'm not unhappy. Yeah, I'm not unhappy with that, not at all. So yeah, I'm gonna go unlock Onyx Hold now, right now. Yeah, this guy's gear is absurd. Like, actually insane. I need time to do that. Pretty sure this is Onyx Hold. Onyx Watchtower, yes it is. I was thinking of changing back to the mace. I think I need to. But, I need to change a few things around in the build. I wasn't too sure. The axe does more weapon DPS. So I'm obviously using the axe expertise, which literally does nothing because axe expertise is increased damage versus vulnerable enemies, and I don't make enemies vulnerable. So I'm not using it at all. But I'm I'm basically just using the mace expertise. I was just thinking, even if I do go to the mace and use the sword expertise to get to the bleed, and then I use Violent Whirlwind for 30% increased damage if I spin for 2 seconds, nothing actually survives for 2 seconds. Like, no joke, but basically nothing hits, nothing can survive my Whirlwind for more than 2 seconds, so Violent Whirlwind doesn't actually do any damage. Like, no meme. Where'd he go? Alright. Wait, am I done? Can I just go kill the boss now? No, I have to get a key, right? From this guy. I don't have exploit. No. I don't need it. I can one-shot everything. I mean, maybe not a boss, right? That took like, what, 1 second? Like, it took like 2 hits. But still. Well, exploit is probably not going to speed me up too fast. I actually only have 1 glyph. Wait, do I still have to kill the captains? Oh, so I have to kill the captain, even though it says even though it's got a tick next to it, I still have to do it. Okay. There you go. Yeah, my Paragon board is quite weird. I've basically full infested in the blue and yellows. I went to Warbringer and you know, all the Furion kill stuff first. I don't even have my 2nd glyph yet. Oh, you fucking bitch. She gets me every time. She gets my cooldowns every time, dude. Let's see. When will I learn? I've done that every single time. It really winds me up because I know better. I know better, but still. I keep eating shit on that boss. Always gets me. I actually need to deal with my bags. Bags are kind of full. Only if it's off cooldown, Jalim. If it's no, sorry, only if it's on cooldown. Only if it's on cooldown, so just don't spam the button. You'll be fine. Let me quickly go through this gear here right quick, see if we got anything good. It's not looking like it. Death Wish. Skull Splitter, Brawlers. Pants. Nah, it's all garbage. For Twitch. Is your cut different for Prime subs? You can't. I'm not going to let anyone sub to me just yet, Graham. Okay? No one's going to be subbing. Don't worry about it. Use your sub on somebody else. Promise me. Well, actually, I've not enabled my sub button. I have it. I have the Twitch affiliate thing. So I have like 200 followers on Twitch already. I've like not even streamed there. So actually, that's crazy, man. So like, thank you to all you guys for heading over and following the Twitch. But please use it on somebody else. I can't guarantee yet if I'm going there like as a permanent thing. I'm like with Kick. I'm going there to like try it out. And then I'll get feedback from you guys. I'll see how I feel, and then we'll talk about whether or not it's going to be a permanent change or if it's going to be sticking to YouTube. Okay. How's my damage so high? To be honest, mate, it's pure luck. Like, look at my axe. Look at my axe. By the way, I'm level 59, and this thing is item level 737. This is the same item level as an ancestral axe. It's fucking insane. You know what's even better? This one's also 726. What the fuck? I have 884 strength, boys. And I also have, like, what? 26% crit chance, 250% crit damage. This could be better. But this gear is ridiculous. Could I show you real quick, Ramirez? I can, but my expertise is set up in a very specific way right now. I'm using two-handed mace, and I'm using axe. I'm using an axe. I'll explain why. I'm using the mace for the fury. It gives me fury. While I'm berserking, I get more fury. Well, actually, no, I don't. Lies, lies, lies. I just get fury when I'm attacking, right? The axe I'm using just because I have an axe. I'm literally getting no benefit from the axe right now. Because I don't have vulnerability in my build. It's not being applied. Oh, this guy's fucking DCing here. Oh, mate. Jalim, this guy... Geared is an understatement. This guy is on roids. This guy's been juicing. Let's get into a dungeon. We're leveling slowly. Yeah, basically, your expertise is really going to depend on what weapon you're using. I have an axe, so what I do is I get my bleed from Vicious Whirlwind. So I have a bleed, so I don't need to use the sword expertise, right? I'm using the mace expertise because I do not do vulnerable damage. So I'm not if I did, I'd use the axe expertise. But the mace, the reason I'm using a two-handed mace is because it gives me fury on hit. On lucky hit. Not on hit, but on lucky hit. But I also have lucky hit on my glove, so I have a better chance. It's just about like with every build, the most important thing to do is to understand what your class does and doesn't have at any given time and build around those weaknesses. Like, I have no vulnerable damage, but does it look like I have any issues killing shit? No, sir. No, sorry. And this is 3 levels above me. Tier 3 nightmare content. Once I hit vulnerable damage, I'll just fucking one tap everything. Which I'll probably swap to I'll probably put exploit on in like 1 level. Did I die at 100, Nico? Yeah, days ago, mate. Like last week. And then I died on a level 72 straight after that. Like maybe, what was it, like 3 days after I died on my 72 as well? That feels bad. You're gonna make me go back and kill all of these, aren't you? Take this one. I'm gonna keep going forward. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Shadow. I think like, I feel like this is bad luck protection. Because now I'm saying nothing but good things about the game. You know, it worked. I could have been sat here like flaming the game non-stop, but instead I'm actually talking positively of it.
I'm not ready yet.
Big smart from Diablo devs. Big smart. I get a strength node. Why not? Slay the corpses.
Not ready yet.
Should be a champion around here. Oh, there it is. Got a champion in elite. No crits. It's my lucky day. I got like 50% crit and I just didn't hit a single crit on that dude. I really want to get a new Dire Whirlwind. Like, I really need a new Dire Whirlwind. The one I've got is the one from the Codex of Power. So it's like basically a 0 roll. If I get that, my damage should go through the moon. To the moon. Ah, fuck it. We'll go through the moon. We'll stick with through the moon. Don't drop any good gear. Hey, Yamashita. What's up, bud?
I must wait.
Ah, good. I like the cursed ones. They're just a big chunk of XP. What are we spawning over here?
Not ready yet.
Why is it spawning them in here though? Oh, those ones are a little slow, isn't it? I don't think it's worth doing. Oh, I'll stick around now. I've basically done the whole thing and I might as well get the completion XP. Maybe it might spawn some enemies. A couple of elites. Come on, there. Oh, there we go. A little better.
Don't have enough fuel.
It was better than nothing. Also got some legendaries, got a new key. That's all good. Oh yeah, leveling to 100 is so much better. The Nightmare Dungeon buff, unreal. Actually unreal. It's so good. I feel like a lot of people probably didn't get a chance to experience just how bad the other ones were in length. But this is unbelievably good. Like we can do these dungeons without like being worried about fucking wasting our time. So we're getting the better, you know, we're getting better gear, we're getting better uniques. You know, getting fucking double the XP we were before. This is so much better.
I must wait.
Don't forget XP potion, say Dylan. No, well, I mean, if you're here, mate, I should be alright, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll see. I've got one on now though, so you can see I've done all right at the beginning of the stream. It's usually when we start getting into like, you know, after about the 6 hour mark, that's when my brain goes to shit. And you know, I'm basically I'm running on like 10% brain capacity. Wow. About the game, do Asian servers meet US and EU servers? I mean, they're all, but we're all connected. Yeah, I mean, I could like play with people from the Europe. I could play with people from the US. What do I mean by the Europe? Well, you guys know what I mean. Yeah, they're all connected. Relentless Berserker, Max Roll. Vulnerable Core Stunned. That was almost a good item. Almost.
I thank you.
Map's a little bugged out still. Oh shit, there's a hell tied up. I'll go do the hell tide. Oh, I really don't want to. I'll do it if I have to. I don't have to right now. Fucking hate hell tides. They're not worth it right now. The hell tide and the whisper buff wasn't good enough. Like, if anything, like, the buff to Nightmare Dungeons was so good, it made Hell Tides and Whispers worse. Nightmare Dungeons all day, yeah, man. Unless I absolutely need materials because I have an upgrade like in my, you know, in my hands ready to go, I'm not gonna do them. Can't be bothered. I'm actually not sure if I want to go exploit next. I don't have a single piece of vulnerable damage on any of my gear. I mean, I could use the axe expertise if I do. Like, I could actually use... I guess it would be a benefit because of that. Like, I would get 10% crit to vulnerable enemies as well, which would be a DPS increase. I guess there is that, right? Yeah, I probably should then. I mean, I got a little bit somewhere in my gear, I'm sure. Wonder where the last one is. I'm stuck.
I'm not ready yet.
I fucking love these fucking spiders. Upsy daisy. Like, exploit itself comes with some as well, doesn't it? It has it on it. That's all good. I can do it. I'm pretty sure there's enough decks on the node that I have left. Whee. Yeah, it's basically the only thing I'm slow on is bosses. Yeah, exploit. Nothing will live for more than 3 seconds, mate. Even that boss went down in like 3 seconds. Dex, willpower, dex. Okay, I see it. Let's get one more level, then I'm pretty sure I'll have enough points in one more level to get it done. And we'll go from there, boys. We'll go from there. What? I've got my pot on? Nope, I do now. Aha, I beat you guys to it.
I'm not ready yet.
25% vulnerable damage is like multiplicative. So like if you have like multiple sources of vulnerable damage, it scales a hell of a lot more aggressively than crowd control. So it's better, yeah. If you literally had just 25% of each, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. But when you start having more than one source of vulnerable damage, it scales like super hard. What weapon do I use? I use an axe, mate. I use an axe, but I didn't choose to use an axe. The game gave me a good axe, so I used it. That's the important thing about like about your barbarian, is you kind of like, if you get a super good mace, or if you get a super good sword or a super good axe, you use that. Like it's very difficult to force the build. You need to be flexible and use what the game gives you. That's how you're OP. Hey Isaac. Me too, buddy. Every day.
I must wait.
Oh, swoopy poopy, mate. You didn't have to do that. It's going good, mate. You know it. Do you realize that you come in like almost like right at the beginning and ask how it's going? Because I don't know what to tell you. I'm like, well, it started, mate. It turned on. I can tell you that much. But no, we're doing all right. Seems to be popping off already, nice and early. Did you catch my message on Discord as well, Shroop? I appreciate the 5 schmeckles, my dude. Kisses for you. Oh good, a shrine, just when I need it. I'm like a fucking missile. After I kill an elite, god damn, my guy can move. Woo! Where are the elites? This can't be all of them. There we go. There's a couple. Champion in there somewhere. Now I'll smoke those fools. Yes, sir. That's the one, Shweep. I just wanted to make sure, mate.
I'm not ready yet.
Who's in this one? Is it Bramble? Ah, it's the Den Mother. Where you at? A diamond. Exciting. The best stats for ring. Well, it's always crit chance, crit damage. Boom, right? 100%. If you're in world tier 4 and you have access to ancestral gear, then you want to get resource regeneration. Resource regen is so good. If you're not at level 70 plus or you're not in world tier 4, then you'll probably just want to get vulnerable damage. After that, HP. I did see that one. You already do a stream over on Twitch. That's today, mate. First one is today. But I just wanted to make sure you was aware of where I was, what I was thinking, because you're one of the OGs, one of the gangsters, one of the channel legends. So I just wanted to keep you in the know, mate. That's all it was. Crit, berserk, stunned, crowd controlled, vulnerable, crit chance to injured, whirlwind, all stats and crit chance. Ooh. Damage reduct, strength. Probably not better. Ghost walk, actually good. I'll be taking that. Ghost walk again, actually good. I'll be taking that. Oh damn, Starlight loop. I've been getting these. They're handing these out for free in Starlight loops every 3 minutes. I keep kind of get excited when I see the word Star loop. I'm like, because there's the super unique. It's called like the Stargaze ring or something, right? And I always kind of like spurg a little. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, oh wait, no, wait, I'm just being dumb. Never mind. GG. Okie dokie, Arachoki. Let's do this. So we pull all these points out of here, first and foremost. I need that one. And there. Now, we go here. We unlock... it's in here somewhere. I need one more dex node, which is there. I take the armor from here. I take the willpower from there. And I go... Kablam! So I get 3 seconds of vulnerable now. Right. My armor dropped a little bit. I'm now no longer at 100% physical resist, man. That makes me sad, dude. Oh, I don't want to play the game anymore. Alright. Ghost walk. How good are these boots? Very. So I'm going to put a good one on them. Oh, man. I just got even faster. You boys thought I was fast a second ago? Wait until you see this shit. I'm going to be Speedy Gonzalez. I'm going to be absolutely fucking flying. Okay. And now I'm up to 10s. Whispering Pines. What is more important on the end game? Level 100 vulnerable damage or life, for example, on the ring stat? If you had to pick between the two, if I was hardcore, I'd pick the life. But it depends. Like, maybe you can use vulnerable damage and put it into, like, a speed farming set where, like, you don't need to be super tanky. Or if it was, you know, if it's going to be for pushing high tier content, 100% the life. So you'll kind of have to make... You'll have to make a call for yourself there, like, you know, what is this ring going to be used for? And then you got your answer. Oh wow, I'm truly one-tapping shit now. Ooh, I took some damage though. I didn't have Fortify up. It'll probably be like level 65 that I go for the next glyph, if I want to do that. I'll probably go for Territorial next, I think. Oh, maybe Wrath, I don't know. Could be Wrath. I'll see how I'm feeling when I get to that level. What's this thing?
I'm low on fuel.
Oh, that's not good. I fucked my shouts up too. Oh, it's spawning a lot of guys. What do I do? Destroy it? Well, it's destroyed now. Fucking drifting shade, man.
Don't have enough fury.
Dude, this is non-stop. What the fuck?
Out of fury.
How many is it gonna spawn? I'm gonna be killing these fuckers all day. To be fair, I've almost got like a quarter of a level out of this. What the fuck? Holy shit. Fuck you. Alright. I got some XP from that one, lads. Holy shit.
I'm not ready yet.
I have extremely good gear, Mike. Like, I got extremely lucky. Like, a barbarian shouldn't be doing this at level 60, mate. I got a max roll Bold Chieftains. I got a max roll Echoing Fury. Like, I have cooldown reduction on my, like, max roll cooldown reduction on my helmet and on my amulet, and max fury cost reduction. I'm basically a level, like, 75 barbarian at level 60. Like, my gear is absolutely, like, not realistic. It's just, this is what god tier luck looks like. This isn't like skill. This isn't like a build. This is just god tier luck. This is the RNG barbarian. What's here? Fucking hate the shade. Though, if you haven't already, I do have a guide on, like, the guidelines that I follow to give myself, like, the best fury efficiency on my channel. I think if you type !fury, it'll give you a link to the video. That goes over, like, everything in detail that you want to look out for, like all of the types of gear, where they roll, the aspects, and everything you could possibly need to take a look at. But there's a good chance you may be already doing all of that, and you just need better, like, you just need better gear, and sometimes that just takes a long time to get to you. Like, for example, like Bold Chieftains, a good Bold Chieftains and a good Echoing Fury could take some people, like, into, like, level 80 or 90 to find for the first time. It's it fucking sucks, because then they don't really ever get to play the barbarian until that point. But you do, you just don't get to play this kind of barbarian. I bet. I'm low on fury. How did that happen? Oh, more legendaries. You off to work? No worries, mate. If you ever have any questions or nothing like that, and I'm online, feel free to jump in, mate. I do have a Discord as well. If you're not in there, you can always reach us on there. There's quite a few barbarian know-it-alls in there now. Highly recommend. Should I just go for the damage? Oh, I'm crazy. I'm just gonna go for the damage. I'm crazy.
I'm not ready yet.
Kind of messed up my exploit proc there, but yeah, it doesn't matter, does it, at the end of the day? Where is exploit? There it is. Better level this shit up. We're gonna need that. Ooh, full bag of gear. Hey, Matt Knox, what's up, bud? You see the announcement in Discord? Whirlwind pulls in enemies. Cooldown reduction, mineral, armor, damage while berserking. My current one has barrier generation, but it max rolled the cooldown reduction almost. 655, so that won't upgrade either. It's good for the grasping though, so I'll keep it for that reason anyways. Challenging shout, iron skin, no dog shit. No, I haven't found a good breastplate in a while. I really need one. So this one's like almost good, but it's not because it has cold resistance and ground stomp on it. I gotta give a fuck about ground stomp. Or no, this is dog shit. Nope. Disobedience, not a min roll, so I'll take it because I only have I don't have a single non-Codex of Power one. Be nice if we got a nice ring though. One of these rings, level 55, level 50, they're not fantastic. Excuse me. So I feel like I got a good feeling for Kick with the streams that we've been doing on there. However, like, I did listen to like what everybody had to say, and I like took my own like personal opinions on the platform into account, and decided that maybe that's not the right place for us. I don't feel like we're going to be getting enough benefit from having moved to Kick to look at that as a permanent home for the streams. So today we're going to be testing Twitch instead. I managed to use long story short, basically like streaming on Twitch for me is a pain in the ass. However, I found that if I have a VPN, which I've now purchased a VPN, I can actually stream as if I'm from Japan, and it will work properly as intended. That's quite good. You got a Harrogaf as soon as you got to tier 3. Well, there you go. There's some cooldown reduction. But yeah, like if one thing I learned from the like 4 streams that we did on Kick is that like we all definitely enjoy having a much more streamer style like platform, right? We want all those cool features. We want that instant chat. We want all that good shit. But yeah, Kick for me, you know, the platform seems to be a bit stagnant. There's not a lot of good content creators on there by like what I would consider good, and to be honest, a lot of like everybody's community seems to be like very sticky. There's not a lot of fluid viewers, so you know, as far as like growing the community goes, it doesn't seem like it'd be a particularly good choice, honestly. And then of course, you know, there's a lot of people that they just don't agree with like Kick's ethics, which is absolutely fine as well. But I put a link up to the Twitch in the Discord. Also, Nightbot's spamming it in here like once every 30 minutes, so you'll see it soon if you're not already following anyways. But we're going to be going there, like, you know, like how I've been doing. I've been splitting my streams up. I'll be doing that today. I have a lot less worries with Twitch in general. My biggest concern is whether or not the VPN solution will work consistently. Because if it doesn't, then, like I mentioned before, you know, I lose access to my... I don't get FODs. I don't get... I'm going to do this again. I don't get FODs. I don't get clips. I don't get anything. And that's obviously very bad. How do you destroy this thing? You have to... I don't know. This motherfucker's worth so much XP. That was close. I almost got blown up a little bit there. Whee! Shamans are a pain in the ass. Alright, I think we're done. Blam blam blam. Do you have any works out for you? I'll come watch. Appreciate it, man. Nice one, dude. Appreciate it. Legend. What's my opinion on Whirlwind Mace versus sword builds out there? The Mace is definitely better, like, for most content. I would say the sword one is the easiest to gear for, because you have access to, like, damage to bleeding enemies, damage to slow, damage to crowd control. It's a lot more consistent. But also bleed damage is a little bit better on the higher end sometimes. Like, being able to, like, touch, you know, like, bleed an enemy up and move away is a lot safer. But I would say if I were picking between the two, if I was trying to gun for one, I would go for the Mace if you could. But at the same time, if you're not level 100 yet, or if you're not, like, fully geared yet, just go whatever the game gives you. If the game gives you a really good sword, play sword. If the game gives you a very good mace, go mace. If the game gave me a fucking amazing axe, guess what? I'm playing axe. Like, they're all pretty good. Like, they're all extremely good. If you like go what the game gives you. If the game gives you sick gear, like absolutely amazing gear for the axe version of the build, just do the fucking axe version. Do it. I double dare you. It's like, if you say, oh, I'll go the mace build, but your mace is dog shit, you're doing yourself a disservice. So, most of the builds they're very similar anyways. So you don't have to worry too much about, like, super high respec costs or, like, having to re-enchant your entire set of gear. But there will be a little bit. There will be a little bit of changes. It's also not that bad at the same time, if you catch my drift. So I wouldn't sweat it too much. Just look at your weapons, go, okay, this is clearly the best one I have, and spec into that until you get another drop that changes that situation. Because a good sword build is better than a shit mace build. I go. Oh man, that's what I should have said, dude. Is that a grandfather? No. That would have been, if I just said that first, man, I would have sounded so smart. I had to say it like 3 times to get to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I had to reiterate it 3 times. Do I had, like, do I have the version that was ready to ship? I don't know what I have in my bag. You did 20 to 50 in the Fields of Hatred so fast. Could you try leveling another tune there? I mean, I'm going to try and avoid leveling another tune, but I would definitely try. I would definitely try. That'd be fun, I think. When Barbarian Pod starts with Territory, is that more damage versus using Might? It's not for the damage. It's for the damage reduction that you go Territorial. Though I have taken to going to Martial first as of recent. Reason being, if your cooldown reduction is getting, like, if you're getting pretty good cooldown reduction and you can get Martial on top of that, then you can bring your shout CDs down pretty significantly. And then, of course, you get additional damage reduction, DPS, and movement, and all of that good shit from having better cooldown reduction. So I have a pretty interesting Paragon board now, I think. Basically, I start with Martial. I've then gone straight into the Warbringer build, and I actually went to Warbringer first, and then I went for my node. But again, like, this barbarian has absolutely unreal gear. Unreal gear. Like, you could not build, I could not make a build guide about this, because I'd have to assume that you have god tier luck. Be like, yeah, so if you just get everything, if everything just drops, then you can get this build. It's easy. Just get the stuff that you need. What's up, Vinny? What's up, baby cakes? How you doing, man? You know me, but I go fast. We don't mess around when it comes to leveling. How you doing, Finny? Thank you for the $5, mate. Straight to the corn dog reserve. I should make a video guide where I focus on that thought, take what a good thing the game gives you and play with it until you get something better. It's a good point, Hollywood. I probably will try and work that in somewhere because I definitely have I haven't really made that like point clear. I've tried to explain it, but you know how it is. Like sometimes you have the idea in your head and it's like rattling around. It's just fucking tumbleweeds. But I think we managed to get it out good there, didn't we? Go straight back to this dungeon. Oh, hey Craig. Hey Kenneth. Make a guide on corn dog prep. Should I? It's like the Asmongold steak video, but it's the Dalkora corn dog video. It could be a good one to throw in the season 1 video. Justice, that is a fucking stellar idea. I like that idea a lot. That is a good one. I'm glad I have you guys here to make my videos for me. I'm actually, you know what? I'm fucking writing that shit down. I'm not even kidding. Hardcore. Prep. Use. What's good? I'm not even kidding. I actually just fucking... I wrote that down. Here's my little list of ideas you guys give me. And I write that shit down. Boom. I just take what you give me, I make it into a video, and I pocket all the fucking money. all $10. All $10. That's if the video does well, by the way. It's more like $2. It's more like $2. Oh, fuck it hell. Hey, man, but those corn dogs ain't gonna buy themselves now.
I'm not ready yet.
No, I like that, though, because that's going to be a good one to put in there. I don't think a lot of people realize that, and they hard force builds. Where's my cooldowns? Wait, do I have a channeling shrine? Oh, I do. Oh, well, I've wasted it now, haven't I? I can't move. Oh, okay. Okay, okay.
I must wait.
Planning on doing the same for Druid, but with aspect drops instead of weapons. It does broadly apply to everything, doesn't it? Like, if, for example, you got like the Hammer of the Ancients quaking aspect early on, or like maybe you get something for, you know, the leap build, then it's always good to be fluid. Like, build what the game's giving you. Like, leverage the gear that you have instead of trying to hard force a build that you just don't have the components for. It's like that's how you play. Like, that's how I'm able to take, like, for example, you can kind of do that within like a, you don't have to do that like in too broad a sense. Like I said, like I was saying to Hollywood a minute ago, like you can basically take a build, but build it 5 or 6 different ways depending on what the game's giving you. Getting a lot of crit damage and strength, well then just don't worry about vulnerability, you know? Or if you want to like leverage parts of the build that your weapon doesn't give you, then that's where like the Barbarian's expertise come in. Like, oh, you want to use slow damage and crowd control damage, but you're using a hammer? Use the two-handed sword expertise, you know? And look at the broader picture of what the build is capable of doing. And the Barbarian is unbelievably flexible. Like, because of our expertise system and all the different types of weapons that we can use, we can leverage so many so many different bonuses.
I'm not ready yet.
Like, even though I'm using an axe, I can get the Fury from the mace. And then, because I'm using an axe, I can also use Fisher's Whirlwind, which means I can apply a bleed with my Whirlwind, which means I don't have to use a sword, which means I don't have to use a two-handed sword technique either. So I have a bleed, which means I have a slow, which means I can use No Mercy. Or hamstring and No Mercy. So now I can use CC'd enemy types. of damage. I don't, because it's a good stat to avoid, but because then my build remains extremely liquid. I could switch to a mace build just by doing this. Boom. Now I'm a mace barbarian. Like, that's all I have to do. That's why it's so hard to like answer the question like which build should I go? Just go all of them. Just go all of them at once. That's the only thing you change. Violent Whirlwind to Vicious Whirlwind and vice versa. That's the difference. There are some other higher end differences. Like, for example, if you're playing Mace, you'll go into Wallop and Concussion. Yes, I know. But you don't have to. I could do the same damage on all of the builds right now by just swapping that one thing. All the barbarian YouTubers raging now. They're just like, fuck, he's showing our secret. Boop. Boop. So to be fair, if you are actually, like, on a serious note, if you are actually looking to go into a Mace Barbarian, one thing that you will definitely change is you'll probably not have all of these points here. You probably won't have these points here. Instead, you will have 3-3 here. That's it. That's all I would change. So, like, you would basically... Because you want Wallop because it's increased damage to vulnerable enemies while using a bludgeoning weapon. And a concussion stuns them as well. This is very, very, very good synergy. Very good synergy. I was thinking about going hammer, but my axe is insane. And to be honest, I'd rather have all the extra tankiness that I can have because I don't have to put points into here. So again, that's 6 points, right? 6 points. What does 6 points get me? Let's have a look. It gets me 12% damage reduction and 15% health. I don't need damage. Like, you guys watch me, I fly through the shit. Stuff's getting one-tapped. I don't need no damage. I'm good. That's not very good. No. I was looking at that because it's 620. Oh, sorry, because it was 680. Oh, it's not even sacred. Never mind. Okay, yeah, never mind. A 715. What we got here? Next life. I'm not getting very lucky on like the pants or the chest though. Like, my damage reduction is a lot lower than I would like it to be. Excuse me. Accelerating. There should be build loadouts. I think that would be a nice addition to the game, though, with some limitations. I kind of like, you know, like every time, like it's like when you level a new character, every time you level up, you're like, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, right? The loadouts would stop you from doing that. Like, if you just set a loadout, you'd be bing, 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 you just swap between it. You'd never think about what you were doing. You wouldn't think, hang on a minute, I could put this here and that there. Oh my god, look at that. And like finding better routes. Like, look at this. This isn't normal. This is a fucking weird one. You know, people don't usually do this. This is a very unusual, like putting Warbringer second. People don't do that. I'm crazy. It's like not that original. But you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have done that if I had a loadout. Shadowed Plunge. No thank you. Slums, that's worse. Ancient Lament, Onyx Stronghold 11. Witchwater Nightmare. That one's okay, right? I don't mind that one. It's the one with the Den Mother. What's up, Vex? Schedule's flipped a little bit, so now you can chill in the stream for more than an hour. Being an hour is more than most people may, so I appreciate it. Potion? Come on, Dylan. Where are you, mate? Come on, Dylan. I'm sat here with no potion on, mate. I know you're in chat. Probably shouldn't afford this without shouts. I'll be alright though. Yeah, don't you forget next time, okay? Oh, prisoners. Prisoners. I gotta go get the prisoners. What am I doing? I'm too busy being an absolute animal chewing up these enemies. I'm forgetting to go do what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't be able to kill these fucking guys, to be honest with you. Why not higher dungeons since you're flying through them? You don't really get that much more XP. Like, the XP bonus you get is like basically nothing. And the danger of doing higher level dungeons, it can get pretty out of hand. Like, as you know, like the higher the enemy level is, like the more armor they ignore. So right now I'm practically invincible, and I can go through these dungeons like without a single worry. Basically, I can fly through them at full speed, and I'm getting like 90%. Like, honestly, like the speed of which, like, I would do like maybe something that's like 3 or 4 levels higher than me than this would be like, it would outscale the benefit of the XP, because XP, you get 25% extra XP for a 3 level difference, right? But then it stops. So the only thing that goes up after that is the amount of XP the enemy gives you baseline, but it's a very small gradual increase. Maybe if I was doing like enemies that are like 15 levels higher than me, it'd probably be quite a noticeable difference, but I would like literally be getting one shot by everything. So like with hardcore, like it's speed, efficiency, and risk reward. That's bad. So like a stun like that would have killed me if I wasn't in this tier. Because I wasn't paying attention, which happens a lot. That double fang stupid shit hits like a goddamn train. And it stuns you. But yeah, just measuring the risk reward. This is probably more like, you know, like 95% XP efficiency. And yeah, and it's also like very small. It's at a very small risk to myself. How did I get DC'd, Vex? It just happened. Like it was a server disconnect. Like it was the game went down. It wasn't nothing on my end, I don't think, because the server stayed up and everything. So I think it was just oopsie daisy. It was just a game. There's a bog standard run of the mill. Fuck you, middle finger from Blizzard. Ah, oh, tasty. What level am I? 60? So I got to do one more 10 then. Ancient's Lament with Volcanic. Why not? We're legit flying through levels. Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure. This is so much more fun. I'm like enjoying this quite a bit. I actually don't mind that I died, you know? It's fine. I can handle it. Blizzle, like, you seem to have progressed quickly. It'd be a real shame to make you do that again. Yeah. Well, like, it was probably more along the lines of, like, they'll be like, we've noticed you've not gotten yourself killed yet. Here, let us give you a hand. Oh, is this Dalkora guy's getting a little bit lively? Knock him down a notch, boys. All right. A quick little server interruption here, and he's dead. But again, you just go again, right? Like if I didn't die, I wouldn't have this absolutely fucking insane barbarian. I don't care if this guy's a lower level; he's so much fun to play. Like getting this like kind of dopamine, like fucking machine. This is a good consolidation prize. Oh, hey, Crumpster. I'll catch that message in just a moment there, bud. I got the trick to never die in hardcore to a DC. Hear me out. Is it called softcore? Is that the one? I think I've heard of that tip, but I'm not sure if it works. If I died to a cosmetic store upgrade, I would actually have been a lot more angry. Thorns Barb, mobs will die before you die. But like, it'll take me about 150 hours to get to level 100. Also, I mentioned this to somebody else. There's no fucking way I'm building a character around DCing. Like, hello? Like, what are we doing? We're building our characters to be DC immune. What the fuck is this? That doesn't make any sense. It definitely works. I'm not doubting the validity of the build. It would 100% work, but who the fuck builds a character assuming they're going to DC? That is a bad indictment on the game. But honestly, at the same time, I do wonder. It could certainly be a lifesaver more often than you would expect something like that to be. But to be fair, I would imagine if I were to start a Whirlwind Barbarian, I could probably get to level 100 twice before a Thorns Barbarian. It's just that much slower. What do I need to do? Because like even like a Rend Barbarian, it's like 25-30% slower than Whirlwind, and I'm talking like not even a good Whirlwind. Oh, it's cursed. Actually, that's good. I like cursed. That's free XP. Blow the trap up. There we go. Like, imagine waiting for these enemies to hit you. They take forever to even get to you. No, I could definitely see the satisfaction like you could get from just standing there and watching them all twat themselves. They hit you and just explode. That would be funny. Like, take this! Boom! They just fucking explode into a pile of bones. How did this happen? Oh, got an elite. Add an elite. Another one. Oh, you're not gonna fucking get me. What I need is some one-handed weapons that aren't complete dog shit, because mine are really bad. They're both like 3 statters and they don't even have like anything good on them.
I must wait.
Also, I'm not shitting on Thorns, by the way. I don't know if I saw somebody talking about... I have to keep my eye on the game a minute. I'm not shitting on Thorns. It's a great build. The point I'm making, and I'm joking about, is like building Thorns just because you might DC. That's the joke, right? Oh, another Curse Shrine. Is exploit going to be my last glyph? It was my last glyph, actually. You joke about it, and it literally was the last glyph I got. Though, to be fair, with all the nightmare dungeons you can do now, like, or like, you can get them, like, before it used to take way longer. Because nightmare dungeons were shit. So people didn't really do them. Look at this XP, lads. Look at this XP. This is all XP right here. Low on Fury. I'm killing so many like enemies. I feel like this in Bao would be massive value right now as well. If you think about it, 10% lucky hit chance. Well, it'd be 16% because I have it on my gloves. But like,
My bags are full. for.
Oh, my bags are full. Whoa, legendaries for days. Oh, I guess we're going to do a quick TP out, TP in then. Don't do this very often. You found a Maxwell 818 razor plate? Oh, that's nice though. Yeah, that's nice. 818 as well. Oof. That's fucking juiced. Kind of just done, got all the uniques, played all the builds now, gaming on hardcore, died 4 times already, love it though. It's addictive, man. I love hardcore. Can't push higher nightmares, but can speed 50-60 is good enough for me. That's not bad either, Daniel. Like, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Fex, absolutely. Though, to be fair, Maddox and Marvel they've been touting leveling up in the PvP zone. Could be a bit of a pain in the ass depending on like your server, like maybe there's somebody in there like being a dick, but they're saying that they're leveling up incredibly fast in the PvP zone. I don't doubt it, because if anyone's been there, you'll know that the mob density is like insane. It's so good. It's like about a bajillion mobs in there. But you do also need to be ready to like fucking get the fuck out of there as soon as somebody turns up with intent, you know. But you'll want to talk to one of those boys. They'll tell you a little bit more. I don't know anything about it. That's secondhand knowledge. Where are the one-handed swords? I'm looking at the wrong stuff. I don't think that's any good. Strength, ultimate. No, come on. Can we just get a good one? Like, what's with all this like lucky hits, slowed bollocks, injured enemy shit? I don't care. I don't want that. I want something good. I want something juicy. All garbage.
Thank you.
I don't usually have to leave dungeons. The thing is, if it's too good, it's going to be like a fucking battle royale. It's going to be like a PUBG with everybody dropping in military base. Like, it's just going to be absolute pandemonium. So, should be funny. Maybe I want to test it out soon on another character, but like at the beginning of a season, if everyone's doing it, holy shit, boys. Like on hardcore, that's going to be crazy. I guess that's why playing a Whirlwind Barb would be like playing Thorn's Whirlwind in the PvP zone. It's like, come near me, fuck around, find out. Like, just have people come close to you and kill themselves. Why's with my Fury being dog shit all of a sudden? Am I drunk? Spooky, where'd he go? Yeah, I mean, if you're sat in there like full Thorn's Whirlwind Barbarian, I can see that being absolutely quality. Like, anyone comes within melee range of you, they just get eaten up by the Whirlwind, and if they hit you, they just kill themselves. Woo! You know, I thought I had Fury. Damn, I got a lot of loot from that dungeon. You see all that loot I got? Holy shit. I'm packing. Alright. Dex. Challenging, rallying. No. What we got on there? Accelerating. Vulnerable, slowed, crowd control, bleeding. See, I don't really want to take an axe. I do want the crit damage. Healthy damage is meh. I got a lot on the axe that I'm already using anyways. Damage reduction from close. Max health. That's not good. It's not worth the money it costs to do it. Or to like make it good. Always talk to that one first. Total armor, no.
I thank you.
Yeah, sure, why not? Helmet. Chest. Gloves. Boots. Mace. One-hander. These are shit, by the way. These are shit. There you go. Here's this as well if you want to see this. That's for any of you who want to come back and freeze. Maybe take a look at all of this later on. Alright, there it is. Take a good look. Take a good, long, hard look. There you go. That's the whole build, boys. Right, what am I doing now? 11s. I'm going to disenchant some of these because I got too many in my bag.
I can't do that here.
My gear is fucking insane. So that's probably why. Volcanic, burning, slowing projectiles. I can handle that. Yeah, my gear is absolutely insane. Don't expect to be doing similar damage to me unless you get very, 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 very lucky. Because yeah, insane. I'm back to Whirlwind. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing playing those other builds, mate. This is the only one worth looking at. Bit sketchy. Not it. Oh, these slowing projectiles are cancer. 70. Spray him 70. Oh, and Nick's here as well. Hey, Nick, bud. How you doing? Ooh. There's a Paragon. Man, you just got Paragon points like flying at you once every like what fucking 5 minutes. It's like, it's insane how fast you level now. This is probably sketchy. Ooh. That was a fucking stellar lunging strike. No. I'll go on then. Fuck you. Oh, I didn't pick it up. There it is. I'm glad I did that. What you did up here? I didn't get my gear now. Oh, this is going really slow. Go around to the left. There's always like a few extra guys around here. Maybe an elite if I'm lucky. Maybe a couple if I'm very lucky. Oh, an event. Okay. Where's the adventurer I speak to? There she is. Ow. You have to do it alone. I'm doing these mainly for the materials that you get from them. The orbals are nice, but they're whatever. Now that you get more XP while you're inside a nightmare dungeon, like the XP from these can be pretty substantial if you get a good one with like lots of spawns. This one isn't super bad. These fuckers are all dying straight away though, obviously. Yeah, they're all dead. I'm getting stunned so much. So many things here that can stun you. The fucking boars. The wolves, I think. The bears. I don't know what's going on. Always a couple of the little rat bastards that are alive, innit? Does anybody want some raw hide? I've got some for sale over here.
I must wait.
I'm running martial exploit because I'm practically invincible. Wait for CDs. I try to stop by every stream and say I'm also NA, so it's 3:15 a.m. Yeah, man, I know my times suck for most of you guys. It sucks. I wish I could stream better times. One day I will, I promise. One day I'll be on NA time. That would be so good. +3 to heavy-handed. Oh, baby. Big damage. Come on, motherfucker. Give me a good one. Core, overpower, vulnerable, crowd control. Piece of shit. Exploiters. Any good pants? These might be good. I don't know, actually. The armor's a low roll. So I'm swapping, but I like damage from close, so I can roll damage from close on this. Armor's a low roll though, but I don't. Well, thorns is useless anyways. So I'm swapping thorns for damage reduction from distance. I'm swapping damage reduction for damage reduction while fortified, which is a pretty good parity. But I would need to hit max roll from close, basically, for this to be like, even like considered. So I'm gonna try that. I will roll that. I will try to see if I can get something good out of that. Hello. Max roll crit chance. It's not a sacred though, motherfucker. I can't even upgrade it to B1 either. Well, I can, but it won't get to 625, so I won't be able to knock the rolls up. That's annoying. Hey Nick, how you doing, bud? And is that Dilaiva? Don't know if I said that right, mate. If I did. Good main hand? That'd be an understatement, mate. Look at this thing. That's what we call in the business a big dick. The crit damage and the damage to bleeding rolls are pretty not fantastic, but everything else is big dick. Wait, which were the pants I wanted to keep? These ones? Yeah. Okay, well we'll throw a couple of 100k at them. I'm pretty rich. I'll throw a couple of 100k at them. See if we can roll a good close damage modify on them. This damage reduction. I've got like fucking... I have like none. Shit. Nah, not good enough. Not good enough, sorry. They could have been. I need a max roll. I would need a max roll the close damage at the very least. Because the min roll and the armor is a pretty big deal. And damage reduction to close both being like very, well, being max, well, max and a high roll. You know? Like what we're looking at here. If you compare the two, right? We'd gain 10% damage reduction while fortified versus just 6.7% damage reduction. So there's a pretty close parity on those, I would say. The armor is basically half. Distant for Thorns. Obviously, Thorns isn't very good. But I'd be losing like 10% damage reduction from close too. I did, Nick. I saw him. Jongbu, I think his name was. Jongbu. Oh, maybe I just go for it. You gonna give me a high roll? Probably not, eh? Shit, tacky mushrooms. I'll have to do a hell tide soon, I guess, in an hour. I don't know, man. Bro, I don't speak. I don't speak the lingo. English, pretty please. Oh, easy book. Options, gameplay, advanced tooltip compare, advanced tooltip information. You're most welcome. I'm really struggling with this one. 3% damage reduction there. No, I don't think they're good. I'll put them in the bank though. They'll be okay for leveling level 61. Well, if I happen to die again, there is a very good piece of... There's some pants for me, okay? There's some pants for me. They're not going to go to waste. If I die, there are some really good pants. I think I had another piece of gear in here that I saved for if I die. It was this one as well. That one. Put that in there. There we go. That's if I die pants. Fuck, I'm out of shit though. Wait, did I finish that dungeon? Moonscrow's Clade, I did indeed. This is a mess. What am I doing? 11s? More wood. Ooh, I like more wood. Wait, this isn't the dungeon. I did it again. Fuck, I keep doing that. Do you have an aspect save to go on pants? I do have a disobedience in the bank, yes. But this is just a Codex of Power Disobedience, so I can put that on any pair of pants.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright. Where are the elites? There's one.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm stuck on a fucking rock here. Go down this way. Ah, fuck. Well, I'm not waiting around to do that. That's not worth it.
I'm not ready.
Looks like they might both be in the same place. Sometimes these two are together. Not quite, but almost. This guy's in a box. The other one will be up here, I'd imagine. Yeah, sure. I need shouts. I have shouts. Revive the attack. This one sucks. It's a waste of time. Yeah, Philip, we blasting, dude. We blasting. Pacifier. Oh, you didn't die? Must not have been hitting my crits.
I'm not ready yet.
Tough to find two-handers. RNG's a bitch. There's no, like, obviously there's no real way to get them, but I would recommend trying to spend a lot of your time in Nightmare Dungeons. The gear I've been getting from these recently, holy shit, dude. Been popping off. I do both at the same time. Fuck it. Get them all. Big XPs. Yeah, buddy. Spawn more. This is the meta.
I need more fuel.
Alright, well, we're done with that. Come on. Fuck, I ran out. That was loads of XP. Even though these poor fuckers never survive, you still get a pretty good chunk of XP from all the killing. Right next to the treasure chest as well. That was great. That's a legendary. Ooh. Lots of good shit.
I must wait.
I see a few questions, guys. I will get to them in a second, but you have to give me a minute. I'll focus on getting this dungeon done.
I must wait.
Is all character renown reset with the season? Not all of it, no. So you'll still get all of the... You'll get the statues of Lilith and the associated renown. And you'll also get all of the map discovery and the associated renown. But the dungeons and the strongholds and the side quests, those do reset. You will have to do those again. If I had to guess, you'd probably like have the first 2 renown thingies open or like unlocked when you start the game. Maybe like you'll be partially through number 3. I'm not 100% sure. Do I have Fury regen rolls? No, but I have cost reduction. And I have Bold Chieftains and Echoing Fury max rolled. So that is, yeah, that's definitely helping out there. Let me tell you that. Cold Tears. Oh yeah. Onyx is a bit of a pain in the dick. I think I will do a Coldest. Why not? Mix it up a little bit, eh? Mix it up a tiny little bit. The Barb seems to be leveling so much faster. His gear is insane, Nick. His gear is insane. Fucking insane. Absolutely. He's basically got like the like I'll be using this gear until like level 80. This gear's insane. Obviously, I hope for upgrades before then, but I could, yeah, you could be using this gear at level 80 and not be too upset with it. Oh yeah, I got the Bold Chieftains at like level 45 too, so that helped. I got it in World Tier 1. I didn't even think that was possible. It took me, dude, I didn't get my first Bold Chieftains until my 3rd Barbarian got to level 77. My 3rd Barbarian. So I got to level 64, level 72, and then level 77 before I found one. That's like the equivalent of being like a level 140. That's like literally around like 100 and maybe like 120 hours of gameplay until I found one. Yeah, it's hard to find, man. That's why I was like, that's why when people ask me like, how is this barbarian doing so good? I'm like, bro, just don't expect your barbarian to ever do this. It's not gonna happen. Because it's not just I got one, it's a max roll as well. Like the Echoing Fury and the Bold Chieftains are both like 100%ers. And then I got like 720 plus weapons as well. Which, by the way, is like that is insane. That's basically tier 4 levels of gear. And they rolled pretty well. Not perfect, but they rolled well enough, you know? I'm not struggling. This guy's okay over here. Ooh, I'll take that. We got an elite in here. Timed it. Timed that shit perfectly. I always like to finish this dungeon. It's got good elite density in it, so it's worth having a little look. There's another 2. Look at that, I got some juicy loot there. Another elite here, plus a champion pack. This is all XP, boys. There's an elite. I'll just about do it. Freaking bags are full. Yeah, 4 of them sitting in your bank right now. I do, but they're like level 100. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? 59 first carry. I feel like what I should not be able to do anything without shouts. No bold ring. With shout and all, I might crit up for like 3k whirlwind on elite. What should I do? I mean, damage shouts don't affect your damage, so it seems like maybe your weapons are probably an issue. So you might want to double check the stat priority on like your weaponry to make sure that that's good. Make sure your weapon DPS is really high. That's the first thing I would do. I would also double check things like, you know, what damage multipliers do you have on your rings? Is your crit chance high? You know, are you using the right aspects? There's about 101 different things it could be. But I would go ahead and probably check out something like my stats video to give you a rough idea of what exactly you might want to be looking for. But the video is a touch out of date, but it should give you a very good idea of where to start looking. What I would say is, what you want to do is take what's on that video and more highly rate things like strength on your weapons. So basically, I say like core damage, then crit, vulnerable, and then stat. But it's more like crit, vulnerable, strength, and then like strength. No, crit, vulnerable, strength, then core. Crit, vulnerable, strength, core. That's the priority on weapons. That will get you a huge increase in DPS. I mean, shit, just getting a lot of crit will help a lot. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a mace. Oh, hello. Ah, shit, no. Berserking and slowed. I don't have any, I just realized I don't have any thingies to re-roll with, do I? I need to do a fucking Helltide. They're not one for 49 minutes. Yikers. Crit chance barrier. I was too heavy-handed on that one. Nothing else though.
Anything else?
More legs. There's no real way to specifically farm like a particular piece of gear, really. Your best bet is to do nightmare dungeons and hell tides, honestly. It's not an exciting answer, but it is the best answer. Exploit adds a ton of damage. So yeah, like, you know, if you've not got your first glyph in yet, Artrox, that might be worth something. Look at Artox, sorry, that might be something that you want to take a look at. Or what, you know, what one are you using? But yeah, there's no real specific way to target something in particular. Like you can try with the monster enemy types, but because I'm playing hardcore, mate, that would that's not a good play. The enemies would be like level 75 or 74, I think. You don't ever really want to ever do anything like... When you're playing hardcore, it is extremely risky to do anything that's like more than 3 levels higher than you. And if you're like, unless you're like, if you're not serious about getting to level 100, then it's fine. But yeah, you won't, you absolutely cannot do that. Oh shit, a 17. Nice, Nick. GG. That's a big boy. That's a big boy nightmare dungeon. No music? Can you not hear it?
I'm not ready yet.
You hear it?
I'm not ready yet.
No?
I must wait.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, good.
I'm not ready yet.
You're getting deaf? Hell yeah, dude. Old age catching up. Let's fucking go. Chop. Woo! Any elites? Hello? Yay! XP! Oh, for sure. I love hardcore. Though. I love hardcore. Even when I die to some bullshit, I still love it. Like, it just feels more rewarding when you do stuff, right? Like, getting to level 100 for a softcore player is like, oh, okay. But like, getting to level 100 as a hardcore player is like, you get your name chiseled onto a statue. It was Buick, yes. Most of my gear has been. Nightmare dungeons give you incredibly good quality loot. Like, it's actually crazy. Now that I'm like spamming them, like, it's crazy how much good loot I get. Close crit. Nope. Sell it all. You start by getting your first couple from doing the Tree of Whispers, mate. Sometimes it can take a couple of tries though, so if you don't get some, you just have to keep doing it until it decides to give you some. Fortunately, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass though, but don't get confused if it doesn't give you some, like for like the first 2 or 3. It can happen, but that is how. Drowned have a higher chance of dropping pants. There you go. You can try target farming Drowned, but like it's hard to target farm Drowned and do Nightmare Dungeons at the same time. But I always say Nightmare Dungeons are better because the quality of loot is better. So if pants do drop, they'll be good ones. More likely to be good ones. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, it doesn't make any difference, right? It's just that's one of the benefits, you know what I mean? Like, but even now, like I've already got, like I already won the race. I won the race. I was in the top 1,000, right? But even still, I'm playing hardcore still. These guys can suck a butt. I'm out of here. Ooh. Oh, wait, where did my mouse go? Look at this movement speed. I'm like Sonic. Am I drunk? fuck it. My mouse feels weird. Oh, I'm not skipping that. What stats do you need for Barber? Well, I mean, you make use of strength, willpower, and dex. But you'd be better off looking for strength and all stat. That's kind of the best ones to go for. That's what I have. Lots of strength, lots of all stat. Man, this lightning bullshit is super annoying. It probably does no damage to me, but I have to respect the mechanic just in case. Well, I know it doesn't do damage to me because there's no way it does, but like still. What's this? This one's stupid. It doesn't even spawn that many enemies. Yeah, see, it didn't even do damage. It did like literally 0 damage to my barrier. Oh. Ooh, cursed. I like that. I'll take it direct to HP. I can do a little bit. I had no disobedience up then, though. That probably didn't help. Seems like they all spawn here, so if I just spin here, I can get unlimited kills. Of course. Ooh, I wonder how much I'm getting here. Can't spawn them fast enough if you ask me. Three sigils. A lot of sigils. I think I picked up a white there. Alright, now where the hell is this goddamn gate? Anything major you want changed before Season 1? The stash. The stash is fucking garbage. I would like to see better build parity. Like, I would love to see upheaval not be just dog ass. The same with like double swing. You just don't see very many people using it right now, and I feel like there's a reason for that. I would love for the horse not to be shit as well. Like, the horse is so fucking bad. It's like it's actually it feels bad to use, and I feel like that's the opposite of how it should feel. That really winds me up. And I would like to see a more robust clan thing as well. Like, I would be nice if like I could see clan members' Paragon boards, stats. It'd be nice if like we could share things like inside of the clan, if there was just more robust social features in general. Like, it was like more like a I don't know, like a Final Fantasy thing or anything like that. Or if there was like maybe even like a guild hideout. That would be fucking sick. I would love something like a guild hideout. That would be really, really, really cool. What else would I like to see? I mean, better endgame. Let's be honest. I think we'd all like to see better endgame. Oh, I have it. What am I doing then? I'm like clearing out the whole dungeon for shits and giggles. I think that would be that'd definitely be that's a must. Like that. Oh damn, you gotten that many, Hayden? That's a fucking lot, mate. That's a lot. Aspects should be permanent upgrades that get stored in the codex after you extract it, but make it per character. You'd be taking away so much off the gearing process if you did that. Like, it depends. Like, obviously, I see this from the perspective of somebody who plays the game a lot. But, like, if I got a Bold Chieftains drop immediately, I wouldn't, like, have that, like, that rare item is no longer rare. And I feel like if you take too many of the dopamine hits out of the game, it will be boring. What happened here? The boss is gone. Oh, hey. Like, I'm not even kidding. The game would be too easy. Because I'd basically be able to make every barbarian just like this. And there would be no variation in builds. If you think about it, it's like the same argument we had earlier on about, like, if you had loadouts, you'd never be like encouraged to look for more efficient alternatives. So you'd never be challenged to try and solve the issue. Like, you'd be like, okay, well, I haven't got this aspect. What can I use instead? Or you know, maybe it's not as good, so you have to use like an extra boost to somebody else. But no, now I haven't got room for disobedience, right? It's like, by limiting what the player has access to, it encourages the player to solve problems. It might be shit sometimes, because like sometimes that, like, some aspects are like way too important, and I get that shouldn't be the case. There should be better alternatives. Like, you know, not having Bold Chieftain basically fucks every single barbarian build in the ass. So like, that sucks, but that's the problem. I just don't think having access to every single extracted legendary as soon as you get it, like, permanently, that'd be too OP, and the game would become very boring. Holy shit, I missed a few here. Damn. Just make the min roll. You have access to so many of them already. Like I said, like you can basically like get a barbarian up and running. I mean, I was using, like, look at this. Codex. Not codex. 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 Not codex, sorry, liar. Not codex. Not codex. 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 Like literally 90% of my build is from the codex. There are quite a lot of upgrades. There is a lot, Nicholas, but I kind of need to get to the end game before I can make the guide, because even I don't know where I'm going with it yet, but it is different, yes. I've gone Warbringer second instead of third. Let's have a look. I need that. Conceited max, near max roll. Devilish. Death Wish Loop. No good. No bueno. No bueno. Wait, maybe bueno? Crit? No, no bueno.
I'm not ready yet.
All things have value, I suppose.
Doesn't it feel bad to get a 20% upgrade weapon, but it not be worth it because your best aspect is on it since you're saving it for another? That's a player choice though. Like, that's like part of the game, right? Is you have to decide whether to, like, make that decision. If you take that away, the game is playing itself for you, and you're doing nothing. You're just watching your game play itself. But yeah, I mean, it does suck. But that's part of the problem solving. Is it better to wait? Or should I do it now? Do I need it now? Will I get a better weapon later? You know, you're making like a cost to risk analysis, and deciding to build your character a certain way. Like you may sacrifice early game power for a late game power spike. That is part of it. And if you've only found Umbral twice in 400 hours, just go do Champion's Demise. You get it from the Codex. Like, it's about problem solving. But if you take all the problems out of the game, I don't think you have a game anymore. You just kind of have a game that's entirely on rails. But this guy absolutely acknowledged that, like, you're getting at a good problem. I just think the solution doesn't work. Like, because you're basically, I believe what you're trying to say is that these aspects are too strong. Like, they're too important to my build. If I don't have them, then I can't play the game the way I want to play. That is 100% relatable. And I feel like there should be more decent alternatives, or there should be other builds that are just as strong as like the Whirlwind build, but right, or like build the shout. Let's call it the shout meta, because it is the shout meta. And every class has this problem where there's like a certain aspect or a certain unique they absolutely have to have. Like they have to have. Without it, the class doesn't work. That needs to change. That needs to change. But I don't feel like spoon feeding like loot to players essentially is the best. Like we need to kind of fix the problem at its root. And I think the best way to do that is to have like basically not have a shout meta. Because you look at any build, Hammer of the Ancients, 3 shouts, Whirlwind, 3 shouts, Double Swing, 3 shouts, Rend, 3 shouts. It's fucking ridiculous. Like that's not good variation in the build. We need like weapon mastery skills are basically like a non-starter. Like you never see a person like in a build like ever like pick any of these. Fucking like none of these do anything. Basically none of these brawling skills do anything. Like people are trying to make Leap Quake work, but it's actually just a Hammer of the Ancients build with Leap. But that again, like, and it has 3 shouts, by the way. I think the devs see the 1 to 100 grind as the game, not the endless farm to store aspects. But it ends up being backwards. To me, my 1 to 100 grind is using GIMP Codex to save up aspects. I have to try and wrap my head around what that one meant. Oh, I'm doing the wrong stuff again. I mean, again, I feel like, yeah, you just like, you want, like, not to be held back from achieving the build you want because you can't find an aspect. And I think that, like, I feel like the same thing applies when I say, like, some of the aspects are just too mandatory. But I don't want to be given everything. That's like my argument. I want rare things to be rare, and I want to be able to, like, you know, get excited about those things when they drop. Because when I got my Bold Chieftains like early, man, that felt so good. And you know, when I get my next Bold Chieftains on my next character, that will also feel good because I know it's rare, and I'll get my little dopamine injection. And I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose the chase. If you don't have a grinding gear game with gear for grinding, I'm not too sure. Honestly, I just don't know what you have left.
I'm not ready yet.
Game is all about the chase, yeah. But again, I agree with Fisker. Like the point of Fisker's making about like having to get them, I'm 100% like I agree with that. There's like no disagreement there whatsoever. I think that like Bold Chieftains and Echoing Fury are so mandatory that you basically like ring enchants don't exist because you have to have them. So for the barbarian who doesn't have them, it feels like shit. Because they don't have any other way of solving that problem. Like if you when you ask a barbarian, how do I fix my fury? They'll say echoing fury, bold chieftain. It's like, oh, is there any other ways to get fury? No. So it's like, yeah, there is, but they're nothing compared to like bold chieftains, echoing fury. Nothing compares to that. Absolutely nothing compares to that. Like, there needs to be better solutions to that problem. There needs to be more solutions, not just better solutions. There needs to be more than just the one solution. Like, why not have, like, I don't know, some sort of berserk build where you generate berserk, like, per second while... Like, you do have a legendary... You do have one that does that. But, again, it's nothing compared to Echoing Fury. Echoing Fury gives me 12 Fury per second. What's it called? It's called like Burning Wrath gives you 6. It's just not comparable. So like even if you go Burning Wrath, you probably still have to end up going fucking Echoing Fury. It's like why would you take 6? Why would you take 6 Fury per second when you can get 12? And it's the same with like slacking. Slacking is like 20 fury, but it's like hidden behind a 10% on hit chance. And it only works with rend. Whereas like I can like cast my shouts at any time I want and give myself full fury. I'm hoping this season's introduce exciting builds though. Like I'm not too sure. Like I'm not massively smart, right? I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I don't know how to design a game, but I would definitely like to see them address that a little bit. Because like, how many druids do you hear like, I haven't got Tempest Roar, game shit, like it's a problem for every class, I think. Ooh, and Fisker just reminded me, respecking your fucking board from 100, there needs to be a refund all button somewhere here. This is actually toxic. That needs fixing. We can't be sat here like respecking our talent points all day. We like at least give us a refund all button. Holy moly! Crit course. Ooh! It min rolled everything though. No, I didn't. Just the crit damage. Hey, guess who needs to do a Hell Tide? I do. Movement speed. Edge Masters min roll. Yeah, that sucks, right? It does suck. Or maybe they could just do a codex that works with glyphs where you could slowly upgrade your min roll. Codex upgrades with nightmare farms could be super long grind, but eventually, like, oh, you mean like allow you to like power up the codex powers? I mean, that seems kind of okay. So like instead of having like a min roll, you'd have like maybe it'd be like somewhere in the middle, but only after a shit ton of grinding. I could dig that. I could dig that. That sounds pretty cool. I like that, actually. Like, just to let you, like, get a slightly... like 50% more. Like, you know, somewhere in the middle. So that, like, when you come into an ult or something like that, you've got, like, pretty good shit. I like that. That seems pretty good. I like that. Also, I just going back... Like, this just reminded me something I would love to see is a fucking stash tab for keys. And a stash tab for the aspects. Like, we don't need this bullshit. Like a big one, like a book. Like, we should just be able to put these. We should just be able to have an unlimited number of these and an unlimited number of these. I don't see like the benefit of making me throw these fucking things in the bin. Like, I get like a good one and I have to just like throw it in the bin because I got no storage. Like, what the fuck's going on there? That's not fun. I don't like that. Court Dragon. I'll go do that. Yeah, we don't like the Paragon refunds, do we, boys? That's fucking stupid. Yeah, it is stupid. Oh, there's just so few of them. Like, the stash is so restrictive. And I play one character and my bank is filled all the time. I can't imagine what a softcore character, like a softcore player with, like, you know, multiple ults. What are they doing? Like, how can they even play the game? Like, they basically just have to wear what they wear and throw everything else away. There's no, they just can't keep any of it. It's ridiculous. It needs to be like 5 times the size. I'm not even kidding. It needs to literally be 5 times bigger. And then it'll probably be okay. You gotta make mules? Yeah, I seen people doing that, but they're like, oh, fucking hell, dude. Like, what is this? Like, mules? Bank characters? Fucking vanilla WoW? Like, I don't know, man. Like, that's rough. That is rough. Are you going Warbringer second for hardcore reasons, or it'll be better at max? It's just better. Warbringer allows me to take... Like, so the reason I rushed Warbringer is 2 reasons. Fury on kill is OP for Whirlwind. Because, like, the cost of Whirlwind, it's not that high, really, compared to the others. So, like, the kill to, like, cost ratio is really efficient. A Warbringer allows you to take Numbing Wrath off of your gear as well, which is excellent, because then you have an aspect slot free on your gear. Which is just as powerful as a glyph, in my opinion. So I was like, right. So I freed up an aspect. I've got Fury on kill, and then I just went into the glyph like as normal. But yeah, I just felt like it made much more sense to me, because that's another reason why my Fury is so good. Is I got all that Fury on kill there. And instead of running Numbing Wrath, I've got Protector, I've got Disobedience. I wouldn't be able to... One of those, I would have to take one of those off to run Numbing Wrath. But Warbringer is like an even better version of Numbing Wrath too. It's like, actually... Because you don't have to overcap Fury. You can just spend it, which we do very good. We do that very good. We spoke about the hey Jalin, by the way, mate. We spoke about that a little bit earlier, and I said like the reason I wouldn't like being able to set my Paragon board, because it wouldn't encourage me to look for better solutions. Like, one of the reasons I like, you know, hardcore is that every time I level, I can do it a little bit differently, and that same logic somewhat applies to Paragon boards. Like, maybe you'll see a slightly different route, or you'll think, well, like, hang on a minute, maybe I'll fucking swap this board around. You know, if I had a template set, I probably wouldn't have gone Warbringer second and been like now I'm like, wow, dude, I'm not playing like, you know, I'm not playing fucking Weapon Master second ever again. This is sick. Like, I'm always going Warbringer second now. This is way better for me. I'm much more powerful than I was in any other iteration. But maybe that's less true towards the end of a season where you've like literally looked at the Paragon board 1,000 times. Sure. But they definitely need a refundable button. "17 minutes until the thingamabob." Are gonna hurt? That's all good. When it is the final build, though, rather than go through the leveling process, does the change matter at endgame? Wait, when it's the when it is the final build though, does rather than through leveling, does it change? I mean, how often are you like full respecking at endgame? Because like it's very cost prohibitive. But I mean, yes and no. Like I said, like I feel like what I'm saying broadly applies. Like maybe if you change back to your build, you may have a eureka moment. If you have a template, you won't. Like if you have a template, you are 100% won't have a eureka moment. Even if you've done the build like 10 times in a season, which I doubt you will, because that'll be like 5 billion gold, you may still go, oh, hang on. Oh, no, it won't matter. It won't matter. Sorry, Nick. Sorry. No, it won't matter in the end game. I'll be going like basically the same route, just I've gobbledygooked it up. Are you doing new build videos? I will do, yes. I just haven't done this one yet. I keep dying before I get my character to the max level. Fuck. Sorry, Nick. I thought we were talking about something else. My brain was not with me on that one, bud. Sorry. Current mapping backs up your statement that aspects and glyphs are the two most generally powerful bonuses. I'm not even looking. I don't even need to look anymore. Most of the true global damage modifiers are from those two. I mean, without them, the builds just the builds wouldn't work, would they? They wouldn't. You could do a lot of damage, but like. Well, you would be able to do very, like, for a barbarian without aspects, you'd spin for like 2 seconds. You'd do a lot of damage in 2 seconds, you'd be like, boom, but then you'd be done. Every class would basically be using its basic skills 90% of the time. That'd be awful. Nah, it wasn't you, mate. It's because I attached what you said to, like, the last thing that I replied to. I didn't, like, double check to see the context of your question. I know what I did. Actually, I've only just got one to do, so let's just drop some of the non-sacreds. Down here. Yo, nothing burger. Fucking hell. I thought I was only getting a couple more sacreds, but here I am getting barrels of fucking sacreds. An elite. Oh, you ran away. I got a 100,000 steps. Is everything in my bag fucking sacred? Holy shit. What a run. Let's check the old massages. Ooh. We locked in our new place, boys. I'm just looking at the pictures now. Oh, that's nice. Oh shit! I have some places to like do a little bit of cooking. Going through the pictures here. Bathroom looks pretty good. I'm just having a look to see if there's a picture that makes any sense to you guys. It's not big. It's really... can I even show you? Hang on, let me see if you can even see. So, no, that's fucked. You can't see that, can you? That's shit, sorry. I was gonna try and show you, maybe. I don't know. It's a really small apartment. Like, it's not a big apartment, but it looks pretty clean. Looks pretty modern. That's where I'll be moving to next month. And it looks like there's a separate room So I'll probably be able to stream a little bit later in this apartment because I can like not be, you know, that's my bed right there, right? You can see I can I have a missus and she's pretty cool, but she's not gonna love me like streaming while she's trying to have a nap, you know. But yeah, nice little apartment there. Still in Korea, yeah, Max. Still in Korea, mate. We're going to a slightly different district as well, which is nice because I like where I live, but it's not like I don't know how to explain this, but like the first place that I came to when I came to South Korea was like Myeongdong. It's like very 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 central, and I lived for like my first year around Myeongdong, and that place feels like home to me, and for that reason I just very much prefer being in that area, and I'm quite far away from there now. So it sounds stupid, but I like being around that area because it's the first place I came to when I came to Korea. And so I'm quite excited that we're going back into around that area. It's going to be good. This is so much sacred gear. Let's see. One-handers, edge masters, mineral. But I'm also excited that I have an apartment with more than like one room. You know what I mean? Like this is a what like we call in the UK, we call this a bed sit. I think it means bed sit 'cause it's your bedroom and your front room at the same time. You know, cooldown reduction. Nothing else on that one. Movement speed, nothing else on that one. So I sell all this garbage. Studio. Oh, you could call it a studio too. Yeah.
Anything else?
But like space in Korea is a luxury. Like this is an extremely cramped country, and also not many people like stay in their home. Like it's not. It's a very like go outside and be social culture. So like houses don't need to be that big here, really, to be honest. What are we gonna do? Alderwood Nightmare? Sorry, boys, I zoned out for a minute there. I actually need to get a drink. I am chacking for a drink. It's going crazy. We got a budding Crimson Thorn, gem laden. Alright. I need to do that Helltide as well in a minute. Hang on a minute. Where's my browser? I better check when that's coming. 9 minutes until the next Helltide. I'm gonna get a drink. Also, hey Dan, I saw you say hey. I don't know why I didn't respond immediately. How you doing, buddy? Alright, let's go quickly do a dungeon. Did I already open it? I don't think I did. No, I did. What's that? All right. Yeah, sorry, boys. Kind of a big deal. We'll be moving in. Oh, not next month. In August, mid-August. That'll be when we go into that place. Yeah, like August 20th to August 30th, somewhere in that bracket. Though it's a long way away. Obviously, I won't be streaming for a couple of days, likely. It's fine though, innit? That'd be like a month after the season starts as well, so things will be winding down a little bit, I think, in terms of going balls to the wall. It might, for me, it might just end up being a nice break because I'll be participating in the race to 100 again, of course. So I think the first week or two of the new season are going to be pretty balls to the wall. You want the house tour? It's going to be like a 2-second tour. If you want, like, for example, if you want the house tour of this house, you can already see the whole thing. I'm stunned. I didn't pick it up. But yeah, I could probably do something like a little house tour. It could be fun. Could be fun after I settle in. So I don't know how. I guess I'd have to record the video and just upload it, or maybe stream from my phone. I don't know. We'll think about that closer to the time. Might be fun. I was kind of thinking, like, if we get to a point where, like, we have like a pretty hefty audience. I might start throwing in a couple of IRL streams. Maybe I'll do some things around Korea, show you guys around, show you the sights. Do some funky Korean things. So that's a far future thought. That far future.
I'm not ready yet.
Because the thing I've got in mind is, like, once I have like enough. I think of enough money put away to like invest in an IRL stream pack, I'll probably go ahead and look again. Well, not a stream pack, but you know what I mean. I need like a lavalier microphone. I'll probably need like a really cheap mobile phone to use as basically a chat screen, while I use another as the actual streaming phone itself. I could probably just use my current phone for that. And then I need a battery pack, or maybe a couple of battery packs and an unlimited data pack. Won't be super expensive, but it's like a couple $100 minimum. The data will probably absolutely ruin me. Like a Korean data pack, unlimited data pack. Ooh. Well, we're looking at possibly hundreds of dollars a month for that alone.
My soul. Please. Get back from her.
3 minutes. I'll get this hell tied. I have some fucking banging weapons ready though. I have one banging weapon and one reasonably good weapon ready to go. I just hope the hell tide's in a decent area. That's my main concern. Spawn more enemies. Free stuff, free stuff. I think I juiced this guy big styling. Oh, you're off? No worries, mate. We'll smell you later, dude. Thanks for holding down the fort. Ooh, my... Oh, no, 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 no. That's in 1 minute. Timing's good then. Timing's good. Chonked. It's a weird looking ring. We'll go through this gear and then we're going to do a Hell Tide. We'll do like, well, half of one maybe. I never do the full thing. I always kind of like blast through a half of the map, unlock all the chests in a pretty good time and then just carry on. Strength, damage reduction while fortified, damage reduction distant. That's not good. Vulnerable, close. Smiting, no good. No good. Any of these rings? You know, I haven't really seen like a decent ring in a while. I mean, this one's quite good. It's crit chance, vulnerable damage, crit damage. It's not bad. It's not done too good on the rolls though, to be honest. Like my rings can probably last quite well. I'd imagine my rings will be fine until I start hitting ancestral ones. And to be honest, yeah, I've only like that's imprinted. This isn't imprinted, but this is. So I'll keep a hold of it, but it's unlikely it'll be any good. What you choose to keep up your fortify? Warbringer. That's Warbringer doing that.
I'll take it off your hands.
Alright, let's put this stuff in my bank. Get it, keep it there, keep it safe. I believe the Hell Tide will be starting any second now. Alright, there it is, safe and sound. Oh good, the Hell Tide is somewhere I've never been. But that's not right. Yeah, I'll go for that north part. Alright.
I can't do that here.
The XP sucks here, so we're going to be... So just beeline it to Warbringer. That's what I did, Nox, and it's working really well for me right now.
Not while I'm in town.
Yeah, you get the added benefit of also getting those Fury on kill nodes. So it's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone. And then you can use... you can drop Numbing Wrath and go for something else instead. I feel like it's just a big fat W.
I need time to do that. I need more time.
Oh, what's the bears?
I need more time.
Alright, we're going to be doing this. Do you have any Paragon Legendary nodes to recommend? Just Warbringer. All of the others don't seem very good. Honestly, maybe that's a that's a problem, to be fair. I wish they were better. They kind of suck. Where'd he go? Spawn more. We're spawning these little baby amounts. Yeah, Fisker, like, basically, we use one and that's it in every build. It's kind of depressing. Like, our Paragon board feels really, really boring. Like that.
I need time to do that.
I believe there's a one over
I
here.
need more time.
While I'm here, I might as well just pick up all this shit that I need as well. Oh no, I fell for your trap. Not really that good a trap, is it? Yeah, I think like there's maybe one or two that might work for a bleed, like a full bleed build in there. Like there's one on the hemorrhage board, which I think gives you like 12% multiplicative increased damage to enemies that have been bleeding for more than 3 seconds, which is like good for bosses because that's a lot of damage. But that's about it. This is slow as fuck. Oh, this is slow. You know what's crazy? I haven't seen an aspect of the Dire Whirlwind yet. On like any piece of gear. I'm still using the Codex one. It's so bad. It's like gives you barely nothing. Ah man, what are you gonna do, eh?
More time.
I'm here, little ghosty person.
Do you need my aid?
My child, all alone in this darkness.
I saw a Druid Paragon board the other day and I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, holy moly. I saw like all the legendary nodes, all the rare nodes, like they basically like an octopus in the Paragon board. They got like everything in there and I was like, well, the Barbarian one, we're like trying to get in and out as fast as possible. That's why the Barbarian uses like 9 fucking Paragon boards and like everyone else uses like 3, maybe 4. Oh. Killing themselves. A load. What am I doing? Trying to pop a fucking potion. But I'm pressing like every wrong button known to mankind. Then there's one way up here.
I need more time.
I like the size of this group. This group gets it.
I must wait.
Be nice to find some screaming hell nodes. Oh, this one I can do in like 1 second. This one's hilarious. Done. Done. No suck? Oh man. I mean, I like these big groups. Good density. Good. I need a lot of iron ore. Not a lot of the ore that I'm actually after though. Screaming hell. I need some screaming hell veins. What I'll do is I'll probably save up like 300-400 shards and then I'll go open all the chests afterwards. Maybe the fastest way to do it, I don't know. The way I've decided I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, I got to pick one up. Are you guys part of the show? Oh no, you're not.
I must wait.
Enemies are so spread out, it's like really messing with my my fury regen.
I'm not ready yet.
Come on, screaming hell veins. Where are you at?
I must wait.
King Rose. Ooh.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm almost capped on orbals. Oh, I thought that was one there for a second. I got excited.
I need time
I
to do
don't
that.
understand. This is too sudden.
I need more time.
I'm finding like shit tons of fiend rows. Ah, there's one. Beautiful. There's some forgotten souls right there. Tasty, tasty. Fucking fiend rows again. Be capped on the shit soon.
I need time to do that.
There's another one. Ah, now we're finding them.
I need time to do that.
Always make time for elites. Is somebody doing the same rotation as me? Like, what's going on here? Why haven't these spawned? I'm gonna do this while I'm here.
I need more time.
Finally.
I'm not ready yet.
Maybe. Oh shit. Hey man. Let's go catching my main man live. Easy money, dude.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I stream funky times to be fair. Though, looks like we might be able to improve like my streaming time soon. Get online a little bit more US friendly times, more EU friendly times. Just less Asian-y times. I hope. But it's looking promising. Yeah, somebody's doing my rotation, I think. Oh, that sucks. Because I'm like out of sync with them.
I'm not ready yet.
So they are like ahead of me, snagging all my resets. I'll find out in a minute. I'll catch up to them eventually, right? They're gonna have to... No, okay, they're gonna have to like... They're gonna be slow, aren't they? Because they're doing all the shit. We'll get him here. Yeah, what the fuck? This one isn't up either. So... Maybe I just run back through, see if I can get to the original one, the first one, see if that's up now. Oh, nice.
I must wait.
Yeah, and pick up any mining nodes on my way through. There's one here. Probably just instance hop. I could do. I thought I had this one like on lock. It didn't seem like anybody was here. But like all of me oh fucking hell. This is like moving downward on the screen. There's another screaming hell. Moving downward on the screen with the fucking horse. Ooh, vomit.
I need more time.
Ah, this one's back up. Okay, let's see if we can get back into the swing of things. If not, we'll do a instance hop.
I need more time.
Alright, what one have we got? Oh, it's just not here. Alright. Instance hop. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll quickly spend my ore balls. I'm actually maxed on ore balls, so 2 birds, 1 stone, right? What do you reckon? I'm smart. Big smarts. Best smarts. Fucking ultra smarts. There we go. What do I want? Guess maybe amulets would be good. Quickly go through it all. It's not looking good. The low cooldown reduction. You always get like one good thing, and the rest of it is like cack.
Not while I'm in town.
Sometimes the best defense is a stronger. This will do nicely.
Not while I'm in town.
All right, let's see if we got any luckier then. Maybe we'd be all right. No? Oh yeah, no, we're good. I'm just stuck on my horse. There we go. Can't interact with it. There we go. Enemies are super spread out. A couple of the range ones, these slow moving ones, just make this like a real clunky ass event to do. This is the kind of time that you want, that you wish Grasping Whirlwind was a little bit more frequently than, like procs more frequently than it does. This kind of situation would be made so much more like pleasant. There it is. Alright, back on rotation then. How many of the chests have I done? 2. There's one here that I could open up. Alright, sweet. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd all these come from?
I need more time.
I think this must be the same instance, right? Because that's the same lethal shrine as from before. Also, my loot was on the floor, so I guess that must be a yes. Ooh. Look, no, he didn't have a death animation. He just ceased to exist. Heavy weaponry.
I'm not ready yet.
How do I get over there? What's this one? Pants? I'll take pants. What are we craving, Dalkora? What would you like to see added to the game? Oh, we were just speaking about this, so I'll have to give you the abridged version. But better stash, 100%. More variety in builds, so that like basically people aren't just chasing the same like 2 aspects for the entire season. We'd also like to see an improved horse. What else did we say? God Christ, I can't remember. It was like around the 2-hour mark on the stream. We had like a pretty long conversation about this. I'm just trying to remember what it was I said I wanted to see. God, what was it? I wanted the horse not to be shit. I remember that distinctly, because the horse absolutely sucks. The stash to be better. Not have to play like 3-shout barbarian would probably be pretty interesting. Helltide buff would be nice. Whisper buff would be nice. Like, Nightmare Dungeons are now so good. That like, doing these feels bad. Which kind of sucks. A lot of quality of life, yeah. Mostly quality of life stuff it was. Honestly, I've kind of gone a bit blank on what it was I even... We had like a good 20-minute talk about it, and I've just pretty much entirely blanked what it was I even said. Hey, Drew, what's up, bud? Oh, any dream content. More pinnacle challenges. More pinnacle challenges for sure. Like, I've not even done Lilith yet, but it'd be nice to have, like, maybe some stuff to work up to Lilith with. That would be sick. Because, you know, that's my goal. Like, that's what I want to do, is, like, come in each season and complete the challenges, the seasonal challenges. So I hope there's, like, some really cool boss fights. Or some, like, really cool end game challenge content to do. Not necessarily for, like, gear. But definitely like that. And then obviously I'd like to see new legendaries. New legendaries, powers, new uniques. You know, cool shit like that for sure. Not really, Grayson, no. Like, Hota is pretty good for killing Lilith. I think that's probably about it. Like, it's a good build. It's just, is it better than Whirlwind? It depends, like, what you're measuring by. Like, speed clearing? No. Killing bosses? Like, killing Nightmare 100 bosses? I think only a Whirlwind Barbarian has done that. From what I've been told, and from what I've seen. So it's like one of those things. It depends how you're asking, like, or like what you're asking for. The answer would change. But generally speaking, it seems like the only thing Hota is best at is like Lilith killing. Boom, boom. You know what else I would unironically like to see? And I know this is like a stupid thing to want to see. But it's actually like a skin in the shop that looks like half decent, so I can like maybe buy it and make my barbarian look cool. It's like right now all of the skins look dog shit. Maybe some new cool titles, some new achievements to work toward as well. That would be nice.
I must wait.
But oh. I would like a self-found mode. That's, oh mate, that Fiskat's such a good fucking cool. Solo self-found, holy shit. I would love solo self-found. That would be massive, actually. That'd be so good. Yeah, solo self-found league would be dope as fuck. Absolutely dope as fuck. Like Sandsworn? I don't know. I don't know if I can remember what that one looks like. I have to take a look at it. But I'm using the full PvP set. I like the way this looks. Yeah, I did see the Leap Quake build. It was okay, right? It wasn't exactly like amazing. But I mean, Leap Quake is like so-so, right? He's clearing a 60, but to be fair, Nick, as a level 100, like, he's been level what? Okay, put this into perspective. He's been level 100 for like 4 weeks, and even in his gear, with all of the stuff that he has available to him, he can only do a 60. Like, he's doing 99s in like every other build. Like, it's severely behind the other ones. It's fun, but like the build just doesn't click. Like the Leap Quake stuff is gimmicky. It doesn't do damage. And it's it's the talent's fault. It's not Rob, by the way. It's not Rob. I'm sure he's probably got like the most out of it. Like it could possibly have. I'm sure he's making it look infinitely better than like what it could be. But if he was like playing Whirlwind, you'd be like one-shotting stuff until like 65. That's kind of like the that's kind of like the benchmark there. How many Forgotten Souls have I managed to rustle up? 16. It's not very many. Rob is a wizard? Kind of. A barbarian. He's a barbarian wizard. Hey, what's up, DB? How we doing, babe?
I need more time.
I need more screaming hell veins.
I'm not ready yet.
Or more bosses or not. I need more something. Ah, speak of the devil.
I'm not ready yet.
More? Yeah, I mean, I could see myself like wanting to do that if I could pull myself away from hardcore. I'd love to sit there and experiment with builds all day. Problem is, like, as soon as I lose my character, I'm like, it's rip for me, you know what I mean? Like, I can't fucking experiment with anything anymore. It's kind of a bit poopy. That's why I've not been able to make like a proper full build guide in like a little while, because I haven't had a full barbarian in a little while. Also, yeah, Nightbot just reminded me there, the last half of today's stream is going to be on Twitch, not on Kick. So that'll probably be happening pretty soon. And yeah, we're just we've tried to Kick out. We've accumulated all of the information we need. And now we're going to see if Twitch is possibly any better. So if you haven't already, headed over to drop a follow so you can see when I go live. Or just be aware that I will be swapping over probably pretty shortly, because I just realized it's fairly late. It's getting on in the day. That will be happening somewhat soon.
I need time to do that.
I just hope I have it all set up all right. Oh shit, the secret chest isn't here. That must be all the way down. Dang it. You just dropped the wife off to work? Good man, look at that. What a champion. I don't even get out of bed, mate. Because I'm going down like, ugh. That's how I say I love you in the morning. You prefer Kick? Just for stability? For me, the thing, like, so Kick is done really well, and like I'm more impressed with Kick than I was anticipating I would be. But there's kind of like there's like two big problems with Kick right now. First of all, there's like public perception. Not many people like Kick, or they don't like the associations. Kick, you know, Kick's parent company is a gambling company, blah 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 blah. Right, whatever, cool. For me, though, the biggest issue was like this. There's a very clear lack of fluid viewership. And what I mean by that is a lot of people are bringing their own audiences over, like we did, you know, like how we all went over. But nobody's like moving between streams. They watch their streamer on Kick, they go offline, they go back to Twitch or something. You know what I mean? And that's a fairly big problem. So until that's like fixed, basically it's not a fantastic platform to grow on. It's a good platform to be on if like you've already got a huge community. But like me, you know, I'm still looking to grow. So perhaps not so good for me. But the one thing I did learn is that like the lack of features on YouTube is a detriment to the channel. I believe that like it's very clearly not the best streaming experience. And now that like we've had a try of something a little bit better, I am really definitely craving that better experience for both me and for you guys, because yeah, YouTube just doesn't have it, right? It just, there's nothing here. There's nothing to do. You can't do anything really. You can watch the stream and I can go live, and that's about it. That's, you know, that's everything. That's all we're gonna get. I think that kind of sucks. Oh, there's drops as well. Yeah, don't get me wrong, drops are fucking sick. Drops are sick. So like, you know, I can that'll probably happen every season as well, you know, like drops and stuff. What the fuck? Oh, Christ. That one was pumping. Do I want to do one more chest, or I want to just call it a day for this one? Oh, Screaming Hellfang. I'll call it a day. I really don't like Hell Tides right now, because they're just so much little XP in comparison. Oh, I thought that was another Screaming Hellfang. I was about to get all excited. Ah, fuck it. Maybe I should stay in. Maybe I should do one more chest at least. Who knows? I might even find like a couple more Screaming Hellfangs. There's such huge value for money. But ultimately, I just want like the best stream. You know, I bash... Oh. Oh, he's going to take forever to kill. Fuck him. You know, I bash on Twitch for their, like, their you know, their revenue split for the streamers, because it's ultimately it's the worst, right? There's no if or buts about that. It is the worst. But they also do provide like the most robust streaming experience. So everybody, like from the streamer to the viewer, has like the best experience there. From a technical point of view, like obviously, like it doesn't. Streamers can still suck on Twitch, but yeah, there's obviously all of that benefit, and I don't feel like, yeah, I don't feel like I want to miss out on that if I can avoid it. So I want to see if like we can migrate to Twitch, try it out. Maybe people come over, maybe they don't. But dude, so many people came over to Kick. Like so many of you guys came over and continued watching on Kick. That was really something. Actually, I just didn't expect it. I didn't realize that many of you people were actually watching me. You know, so I was quite humbled by that. That was really heartwarming. I found you on YouTube. I wouldn't find you on Twitch. No offense. Well, no, because like the viewership thing, right? The way it's sorted. Absolutely, yeah. Like discoverability on Twitch is much more difficult for me. But at the same time, like the kind of like pro mechanic on that one is you're not using Twitch to find viewers. It's my YouTube videos, right? So people find my YouTube video. I leave my Twitch link in the description, or I mention it like, hey, I stream, by the way, check it out. And then people come to the channel that way. Which is exactly how you guys find me here, by the way. If you didn't watch my offline videos, you wouldn't have my stream videos. There's probably like one person in here that found me through like the live streaming category. Everyone else, I imagine, watched like one of my offline videos, and that's the only reason you know about the stream. Because YouTube won't show it to you. Like, unless you've already watched... I guarantee... Because I know this. Like, YouTube doesn't show you the live streams of the people you're subscribed to unless you've already watched one. Or, like, you've watched another live stream that was similar. But, yeah. Like, you know... The thing about Twitch is it sucks to get new people through the door, but it'll be more than Kick. It'll be more than Kick. And not to mention, like if I get anywhere near the amount of numbers I got on Kick on Twitch, like I'd be like near partnership. Like 40 people on Kick. 40. Like that's like the top 5% of Twitch streams. Like that's incredible. Like that's actually insane. It doesn't feel real, to be honest, because I don't see myself as a like 20, 30, 40 person streamer. I really don't. You never seen your vids before that? I don't watch another streamer. I mean, there's going to be some outliers, I guess. But the algorithm showed you my algorithm would only show you my live stream if like it had reason to. And I, you know, personally, and it's anecdotal, I know, but like personally, I subscribe to about like 20, 30 channels, all of them live stream. Like Lazy Peon, Riker, I think like Dr. Disrespect, like Lupo, right? I watch all of these guys. Yeah, I never ever get recommended their live streams. The only live stream I ever got recommended was the Lazy Peon's Diablo 4 one. Other than that, it doesn't recommend them to me. I don't watch a lot of videos on YouTube. Granted, I'm usually, you know, I'm making them more than I'm watching them. So maybe like I haven't juiced the algorithm enough. But yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's often promoting them to me. And I feel like that would be the same for a lot of you guys as well. Unless like you're very active in watching, you know, if you're very active in watching live streams, then obviously it's going to show you a lot more, isn't it? Oh, I caught you with the PvP one? Yeah, there wasn't a lot of PvP in those though, was there, Drew? You got scammed, mate. They will take 50% of the income that I earn through the platform. You are right, Mad Nogs. You are right, mate. So the problem with Twitch is obviously they take a hefty cut of everything that like people support you with through the platform. But there are things like, you know, my YouTube is still a thing. Like, I'm not deleting my YouTube, so people can always support me here if they prefer. That won't go away. People can also choose to support me through Patreon, which is actually something that Swoop does. So, like, you know, it's not the be-all and end-all, you know? Some people just want to throw the, you know, some people just want to do the sub and get the emotes and shit, and I get that. I don't feel like anyone should ever feel guilty for where they support me. If you support me in any way, shape, or form, watch the videos. If you're a sub, if you're a member, whatever it is, like honestly, like fucking, that's amazing. It doesn't matter if you know, unless it matters to you, it doesn't matter to me. Don't feel bad for me if they take half. I'm fucking super lucky to even have the opportunity to get a sub. Like what? Like it's crazy. Like, it's so cool. We love seeing how strong my barb is. Yeah, dude. RNG is just on my side, so I just come in flex. I got the big barb plays. It's interesting that quite a few of you actually found me as a live first, though. That's kind of interesting. YouTube must really like my lives then, because I just don't get recommended them for shit. Oh, I see a bot. Dude, I'm actually doing so good on the fucking... I'm glad I didn't leave, because I've gotten like an extra like 20 Forgotten Souls since I said I was thinking of leaving the fucking Helltide. I'm actually blasting it. Well, what did I have? I had like 16, right? Now I have 31. Yeah, I'm not doing bad. Almost gone up by 20. Still need a lot more though, honestly. As many as possible.
I'm not ready yet.
How long have we got left in this one? 16 minutes. Oh, open some more. More armor. We like armor. Jewelry. Protection. Protection I'll be able to open with 75. Some more up in here. And there's 75. Let's go open it. Okay, now I think I'm done because I've opened like literally most of the chests.
I need time to do that.
I'm pretty good on the old loot as well, not gonna lie. Like, we're looking pretty good. Look at that, that's crazy. Oh, Nick, I didn't see your question, by the way, but you said, what level was I doing? I was doing like 51s, 55s, because honestly, I was just farming for Lilith, so speed was the reason. I didn't push any higher than that because I didn't need to. Yeah, I have a Bold Chieftains. I got it like at level 45, DB. I got like super lucky, mate. Like, it's actually insane how fucking lucky I got. It's filthy. It's dirty. Should have been illegal. Check all this stuff. Damage reduction. One day we'll find some good stuff. Bad misery. Counter offensive. It's always like heavy-handed +2, but then there's like nothing else on it. Always makes me sad when I see like one of those, and then yeah, everything else on it just sucks. It's like, ah, poop. All right, we're gonna do some upgrading here, lads. We're doing some upgrading.
I'll take it off your hands.
I suspect this mace will be an upgrade. It's got much better stats than my current one. Okay, and then we take... what do I want? This one has conceited on it, but I'll be putting... What one will I replace? Probably this one. Berserk Ripping. Crit Core Strength. Crit Vulnerable... So not that one. Like I said about the ring, I probably wouldn't put the ring on, honestly, because the thing about the ring is I would have to extract that to put it on there, and I don't have another Bold Chieftain, so the ring... Yeah, I don't want to extract this, because I can put this on an Ancestral. What's on this one? Disobedience. So it's really just these two things that I'm upgrading. I'll start with the one-hander, though. That is more important. Probably because I like a lot of barb content, such as builds. Yeah, you're all about them barbs. Yeah, my channel would it should just be called like it's Barbarian Central. It is basically all I do. Whirlwind snapshots also gets owned by distant damage affix. This blows. Oh, what you mean like the fucking what are they called? The suppressing elites. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this one, DB, but it's rare. Like, it's so rare. That's why, like, I basically jumped out of my fucking chair when I got this. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe me fucking eyes, mate. I was like, this doesn't seem right. I need vulnerable enemy. Come on. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna roll a couple more times, see if I can hit a higher roll. Okay, no. Now, I actually need to do... I need to do a little bit of mathing on this one. Strength. So this just has strength on it. Okay. Slow bleeding crit. Okay, no, this is definitely an increase. Close crit vulnerable. But I need to roll strength on it for sure. So it needs to roll strength instead of stunned enemy damage. Oh, there you go. That's a low roll, no? It's reasonable. 68. I'd rather get a max roll though if I could. Spend a little bit of money on it. 70? That's close to max roll, is it not? Oh, it's about to upgrade. Why did I waste the money? Oh. It's at a break point, so what I've done there is I've just wasted like a mil gold re-rolling because it's about to re-roll anyway, so watch this. See how it's like 70 out of 74? Well, when I upgrade it, it's going to come 97 out of 112. So it's like gone backwards a little bit. Shit. So now I need to re-roll it. Fuck, dude. I'm so dumb. Yeah, 15 seconds isn't too bad. Like, you can obviously mitigate it with some other sources of cooldown reduction. And... like, for example, one thing I do when my cooldowns is like very bad, what I'll do is I'll actually sit on Wrath of the Berserker. So I'll do my shouts and then Wrath of Berserker instead of doing it all at once. I find that to be a lot more safe. 103 out of a total of what? 112. 103. 92. 110. Perfect. Okay, so Dire Whirlwind on this one. I believe Berserk Ripping on this one. Perfect. Alright, now let's put some gem sockets on them. This is a fat upgrade, by the way. Hopefully losing this all stat doesn't fuck me somewhere. Oh no, I'm good.
Wear the stars around your neck.
I wonder what's better. Crit damage or core and crowd controlled. Plus strength plus all stat. I'd imagine this one's better. I mean, 4 stat, like the crit's obviously good, but I think it's probably better. Because it has like more strength, total strength on it as well, which is a benefit to me. Damn, that's good.
More there than we thought.
Wow.
Use it well.
Those are some big dick upgrades. Let's have a look at the old stats. Where are my crit chance? Crit damage is 237. It's getting up there. What about vulnerable? 89. We're getting up there. We need some more, obviously. But we just got... Yeah, we just got a lot better there. Though the rolls are quite low on this weapon. That's a shame. I'll probably keep that mace just in case. Keep them, keep them. If I used them once, I could use them again. Almost there, Nick. Are you blasting nightmare dungeons? Man, you could do that today. That could be done today. What's this one? Slow crit vulnerable. Maybe I could roll this. Maybe I have enough. How many of those things? Sorry. Oh, I don't think I have any left, right? I think I literally just spent them all. I have 5? Might be enough.
Do that here.
Wish there was a way. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What does ultimate skill damage do? Like, basically, if you're using, like, for example, Call of the Ancients or Iron Maelstrom, then it would increase the damage that they do. If you're using Wrath of the Berserker, I don't think it actually does anything, or if it does, I've never noticed either. Wish there was a way to farm other classes' uniques if you want them. You kind of... Just, like, the most minute chance you might get one for another class, but yeah, it's not something you can actually do. It's 4 in the morning? Push!
There is magic in all
Go!
things. Let me show you.
It's now or never! That's what I wanted, right? I just max rolled it right off rip. Do I have a conceded on me? Shit, I should have brought the aspect with me. I'm a bit of a doofus. Oh. What am I doing? Pretty sure I have the aspect in here somewhere. Like it's sat on like one of these pieces of gear. Yeah, conceited right there. Alright, sorry guys, the uploads are taking a little while. The upgrades are taking a little while, but this is big stuff. This is big upgrades. Big upgrades. Take that out.
Elements for
You know.
future magics.
Slap that on here. Seated. Alright. Oh. Man, I keep forgetting to like I'm so like single-minded. I don't like think to like put things in the bank while I'm there. I just take what I need out and then leave. I am just super single-minded. But yeah, man, if you're off for the night, Nick, I'll catch you on the flip, bud. 100 tomorrow then. 100 tomorrow. Stick a pin in it. There's a full set of leveling gear there. Full set of leveling gear. Alright. This is big time. Though I'm completely out of shit. What level am I? 63, so I'm doing 13s. Onyx Hold? I'd rather not. Blind Burrows? Abso-fucking-lutely. I wonder if I actually used that. I was doing it, okay. I was doing it. By the way, I've noticed that when you ask someone and use an emoticon at the end, it deletes the message. It's just a feature on YouTube, boys. That's just a feature. Does it actually do that? That's hilarious. Alright, let's have a look, see how we do. We got new big dick gear. We're gonna see how hard we hit for. Wait, is this... Oh, I saw the glow and I thought it was the door. I think I dropped a little tiny bit of strength. 80k crit, that's a new high. Oh, I can never do this one. It always says that, like, I didn't do it.
I must wait.
The boss would be a good benchmark for me to, like, compare my damage against. I didn't even see the damage I did to him because he instantly disappeared. But I'm guessing it must have been high. Or lethal. Nice. I mean, I'm that's an actual one shot. So, like, that was pretty good, no? What the fuck? What we got? I don't 96k and it's just dead. This is nuts. I can't wait for the boss, man. The boss is gonna be exciting. I'm gonna sit on Wrath of the Berserker here, so I don't use it. 110k. 110k. Wow. With 2 glyphs. 105k. 100k. I'm hitting into the 100ks already. Well, will you be playing Season 1 Hardcore? Steven, yes, I'll be doing the race to 100 in Season 1, mate. As a barbarian as well. Here's my plan. Alright, here we go. We're going to watch the boss get absolutely fucking smoked. Or not. Because we're not going to crit. Did we seriously not crit? Okay. Never mind. It was fast, but it wasn't that fast. We didn't fucking crit. Oh, that was embarrassing. Never mind. Thorns, Bob. You think you can keep up with Thorns? Now you're coming in last. Oh man, that sucks. What level? Bro, what is it with level 72? Ugh. I died twice at level 72. What? Maybe 72 is a cursed level for barbarians. Have we hit? Wait, has anyone else died at level 72 specifically as a barbarian? Maybe that's just actually our weakness, level 72. Oh, well, boys, you know what to do. You just got to get right back on the horse, right? You just got to get on going. You got to go on and level the next one. Get the transmog looking better each time. Look at that. 68 was my first. Yeah, like the transition from like when you're in that stage of going from tier 3 to tier 4, that's just so dangerous. That's the most dangerous part of the game. Without a shadow of a doubt. Right. Okay, guys. I think we're going to move over to Twitch now. By the way. This is my Twitch channel. I'm splitting, for anyone who's just come in, I'm splitting my streams between kind of YouTube and Twitch. Or, well, it was Kick, but now it's Twitch. That's my channel. I'll be going over there in just a second. So... Okay, Nightbot, I literally just sent that, but whatever, mate. If you've not already, head over, drop a follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're gonna finish like the next 3 to 4 hours of Nightmare Dungeons on there. Hopefully I can hit... I'm going to try and hit World Tier 3 to 4 today. But yeah, I mean, if you're not going to be coming over, that's all cool. I don't hate you. I still love you. And I'll be back tomorrow on YouTube to hang out a little bit more. And hopefully we're not dead. Hopefully we are into World Tier 4 and finally, like, you know, maybe get back to a full endgame build Barbarian. Very exciting, this one, actually, with the way he's developing. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in a minute, or I'll see you tomorrow. All right? Love ya. Bye.